Amy fan. Perfect. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Immortal War. Man, it's been a while. This is what happens when it's an every other week session. So, because it has been that long, and I have forgotten much of this, and I don't expect my players to have, I will do the recap this time, but I expect $5 from all of my players in pennies.
The Cash App. In pennies.
In pennies.
Okay, I'll give you it in Canadian pennies.
Ooh.
Worthless!
That means you get more pennies, right?
Oh, that is fair. I get more because I got $5 Canadian.
We don't even have pennies anymore.
Ah, no, you guys are smart. You're like the Australians. You got rid of your penny. But, pennies aside, when we last left off, our wonderful band had all come together after someone had pretended to be a hero and defeat Inori, because he's a liar. And it started with Thomas's character, Akimasa, being invited by Mira, who is not with us. She is still on her break. Mira's character, Hiroki, to talk about the fact that Hiroki is, in fact, the daimyo of the Grass Clan in hiding. Someone, a certain monk named Zumi, was hiding in the girls' onsen at the time, spying. Not really, it was an accidental spying, which caused her to have a strange feeling from the tattoo on her back that it was placed on her as a curse, as a strange old hag made out of the steam of the onsen appeared and said, "What would your master think?" Then, it was breakfast time, and everyone started a big fucking fight at the breakfast table. Things were said, feelings were hurt, and finally it was decided that some people were going to go to the castle, and they weren't going to wait for Kochiki. They were just going to go out the window. They went to the palace, they met the shogun, they met the emperor, they met Enya, Brian's character, and they revealed that, one, they were big filthy liars, two, there was someone plotting against Izumi's monastery, who turned out to be one of the imperial families, and that led to some shenanigans in the court. And that is where we left off with, they had said, well, Daniel's character said that they wanted to find out more about a missing person, and they were directed to go to what is essentially the police station here in town, as well as the headquarters of the Tamahita Commission, who deal with matters of policing and national defense. So it is just after you guys have left the palace. It is, let me go to my character sheet. It is you, Inori, Nagashita, Masahira, and Izumi. Do you go immediately to, well, on your way to the constabulary, does anyone say anything?
Nagashita's not saying a word. He's waiting for these two to dig themselves a hole so he can dig them out of it.
Again.
I have a... Who are we with right now?
You are with Masahira, Nagashita, and your new friend, the magistrate, Oniyuri.
Oh. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go...
new friend.
Yeah. I'm gonna just be like, that worked out really well. That's great. We're all having a lovely time. It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard nothing. I've heard nothing about you.
Just walk in silence, following the group.
Also in silence.
Sorry I'm like this. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I just knew he'd keep quiet.
Insults.
Insulting, I swear. I just realized I haven't heard anything about them. So I'm just like, wait a minute. That's... Okay.
Don't insult my honor.
I'm not trying to, I swear.
Because honestly, that would be really bad considering how high it is.
Yeah.
And that you are a legitimate government agent. You guys are
Yeah.
walking with the feds right now. Don't let her near your dogs.
Yeah, I'm the FBI.
So
Yeah.
it's not too far of a walk. The constabulary is within the palace. It is within the same section of the city, the Palace District. And the constabulary is essentially a smaller version of the palace in a lot of ways, where the palace is a great multi-tiered structure built to defend against the most bitter of sieges. The constabulary is multi-tiered, but smaller, a little bit more squat, but with a similar design, tucked against one of the artificial mountains that the keep itself is built into. And ambling about it, you see various members of the constabulary. You see Ashigaru guards, you see Seki Saigumi, the samurai policeman and secret service, and you see regular Imperial Army samurai of all sorts.
I'm not. I have nothing to say. I've already put my foot in my mouth once, and now I am uncomfortable and clumsy.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'll look to
Oh.
Masahiro for starting this.
I'll look to Enya to be like, please lead the way to whomever we are supposed to speak to.
And you were told to basically go in and just ask for someone named Hyosu Sanjo, who you would
Okay.
know being you would know definitely Oniyuri being a magistrate is the commissioner of the Tamahida Commission, which makes him actually one of the stronger people in the Empire, politically speaking.
How do you say that name again?
Hyoso Sanjo.
Okay, then if I knew that, yeah, I would walk in. I mean, I've got a Fed at my back. I can ask for anything, and they'll have to do it.
It's the
That's what you
Feds.
think.
I'll walk in and politely like put a hand on like someone's arm as they're probably like passing by, and ask for Hyosu Sanjo.
Yeah, and you, more than likely, it's one of the Ashigaru. They more than outnumber anyone else, both being peasants and the fact that the guards are out in force for the festivities. And you are directed throughout the many winding, tight corridors of the constabulary leading to various meeting rooms, what you assume to be offices, armories where guards will leave their equipment when they're done with their shift and get it when they start, because none of them actually own their equipment, as you've been able to tell by the fact that it is very ill-fitting on some of them, either not big enough or too big, things like that. You are directed to a backyard of the constabulary where you see, I believe I can actually show this to you guys.
Just don't forget to give us vision. Oh, okay.
No,
Oh
a
my God,
picture.
he's not hot.
He's not.
I don't know. I mean,
But I'm
I
still gonna
kinda-
flirt with him.
I mean, yeah, I'm about to say, I mean, he might be able to get it. We'll see.
You see, he is an older man. He appears to be maybe in his late 50s with very stern features and the marks of battle, especially across his face. His hair is kept in a very traditional samurai style, with the top having been shaved off and the rest pulled back into a tight top knot. Wearing imperial robes that mark him as an official, and he is actually out in the garden speaking to a couple of samurai while throwing out a few handfuls of grains for some passing by birds.
I'll wait for him to finish his conversation.
And it doesn't take too much longer before the two samurai bow very deeply to the man and go about their way as he slowly turns, looking at the four of you, and makes a small motion for you to approach.
I
And
shall
is
do
like,
so.
"And to what honor do I have to speak with, motioning for you to say
Oh,
who you
sorry.
are.
I give him whatever the proper bow would be.
Deep.
And, well, I mean, would I give him a super deep bow?
Yes, he is a commissioner. He's
Yeah,
basically the
but-
head of the FBI.
Yeah, it kind of serves my family.
You can't just keep doing this. You just can't.
Yes.
You just can't keep doing
Why are you like this?
But yeah, and then I'll
I'm
just be
Biden's fifth cousin.
like, exactly.
Ow. Ow.
I'll provide my name. Like, I am Masahiro. Is it Saru Masahiro?
Saru
Yeah.
Masahiro.
Saru Masahiro. I come on bidding of the Emperor to seek your aid in locating. Well, what is she? God, families are hard. I'm sorry.
Saru Inori.
Saru Nori. I guess I would just say Saru Nori. I was thinking like my niece, my step niece, my niece twice removed. I don't know.
Yeah, it's your niece's daughter, which I think would make her your great niece, grand niece,
Great niece.
great niece.
Yeah. Seeking Saru Inori, who has vanished from the Empire's, unfortunately, seemingly a year ago. Yeah, right? Yeah, it was a year
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, a year ago is when she was expelled from the Imperial War Academy, and should have come home but didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Just hiding.
Hyoso Sancho hears that and kind of looks between the rest of you and settles his eyes, especially on you, Oniyuri, and was like, "I'm to assume it is also by the Emperor's decree that you are accompanied by a magistrate."
I'll give
Oh.
a nod.
I have a different thing though.
Indeed. And what might that be?
Oh, where are we? Like in front of a lot of people?
No, it is. You're in a small garden in the back of the constabulary, and it is just you guys and the commissioner.
Okay. At that point, I will also give a deep, deep bow, and do my best, and I will say, hello. Well, hi.
Don't change.
Oh, this could go really, really bad.
I know. I'm Azumi Satori. I'm with the Butterfly Clan, and someone tried to kill my abbot, and the only information that I have is this, and I'm going to hold out the thing that I ripped off of that person. Oh, and also I'm pretty sure the same people that did that cursed me with a tattoo that sucks. It doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna kill me. But I'd really like to figure out if my abbot's okay first, and like why that happened, and the Immortal Shogun, and I'm gonna do whatever thing you're supposed to do whenever you're trying to give reverence to someone ridiculous. He sent us this way to speak with you about this because it looks to be an imperial family that's trying to do it. Yes.
God, I'm having to parse through this too, and I'm the GM.
Yep.
Sorry.
He listens and he reaches out and he doesn't really ask. He just kind of takes the patch.
Sure. Well, I'm offering it. I'm fine if he takes it.
And looks at it and is like, "Is this a serious accusation you are making against one of the against a family of the Imperial Court? Magistrate, is what they say true?"
No.
The way she says it, I don't know.
I was not there when such supposed atrocities happened. But to come across this is no easy task. There must be some truth to this somewhere.
He nods, and he's definitely feeling the fact, like, doing everything he can to see it on a glance if this is a forgery or not of some
Sure.
sort.
Sure, I hate that because it's like I don't know how to like make myself seem more genuine because it's not a lie.
Oh,
Well,
no.
it wouldn't be for you.
It's still you basically went up and accused a member of Congress of plotting against the president.
I
It
mean,
could also be checking for forgery for if the person who left it forged it.
That's
kind
also
of
a
thing.
good point.
got it.
But after moments like this, appears genuine and holds it back out for you again.
I take it and tell him thank you.
So you are here on 2 requests of the commission.
Well, to be fair, I asked the Shogun first, and then he sent me your way, so it wasn't intentional to meet up with you.
He holds out a hand like, I am merely trying to understand the situation presented before me.
Amy apologizing to the police for coming to them for help. Essentially, what's happening.
Well, I
That's
mean,
real.
cops, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
On the matter of your great niece, I'm afraid that I do not, off the top of my any like, with a small smile, pats the fact that his head is bald on top. Off the top of my head, I do not know anything concerning a member of the Saru family. I will have my Seiki Saigumi look into it. As to the matter of the Nintai family, obviously
Yes?
this is not a good time for such information to disseminate.
Or was a good time.
Perhaps I'm not saying that nothing will be done. You have a
Okay.
magistrate with you.
Okay.
I'm merely asking for time and after the festival, perhaps. But what can you tell me about the last known whereabouts of your great niece? You said that they were from the Imperial War Academy.
No, he read my mind. Yes, she had been at the Imperial War Academy before being released because she did not meet their qualifications, and she was sent home with. She was sent home with a guard. Yeah, she was sent home with a guard, but then never arrived home, and no letter had ever reached my lord advising that she was on her way home. So we had not known anything until recently.
He reaches up and feels the little goatee that he has. Thinking, do you have any information about the guard, about anyone who saw her last? Anything that would save my agents time in their investigation?
You want us to do your job? I don't say that out loud.
No.
I do not say that out loud.
I
Yeah, you
will
go
give
to
him the
cops,
name.
You probably want to give them all the information you know before they
Yeah.
have to do it themselves.
Yeah, I give him the name of the other student. Was it her roommate or was it just they were roommates?
Roommate.
It was her roommate.
Yeah, give him the of her roommate, and then I also tell him that the doctor is highly sus. No, I'm just kidding.
You just hate her because she's
I
Hangun, don't you?
No. But I give him the name of the roommate, and was there someone else that that might have last seen her?
Everyone you spoke to said that Sanba was her roommate was the best
Sanba.
person to speak about in the situation.
Yeah, then
And then
I'll give him that name. I thought we were gonna come. We were gonna come back the next day.
Yes.
But then shit happened. So
and then things happened. Masks were grabbed.
that's right. We went down and we talked That's yeah, because we were going down to the dock side. Okay, things are coming back to me now. Yeah. So shit happened, and we were like, oh,
I'm not sorry about it.
I didn't even have to accuse her, but she just took the blame anyways. Um, yeah. So I give him that name, and pretty much provide him the details of everything that we did up until now, so he kind of knows who we spoke with and if he needs to speak with people and whatnot.
I apologize that I cannot do anything more immediate, but between the festival is taking most of my guard's attention, as well as the fact that you have also brought to me something far, far more important. Not that the life of a member of one of the great families is not important, but you have presented to me a potential conspiracy against the shogun and the emperor themselves.
I'm gonna nod and just be like, as much as I would like to pretend the best of things, if something had happened to her, it has been a year and that will not have changed. But if she were still alive, then I do wish you, what's a good way to wish someone like good luck, or just say wish you good luck, I guess. I wish you the best of luck.
If you are still wanting to take part in this investigation yourself, and perhaps, considering this is an untested magistrate, would be a good use of their skills.
Yumi will look at you.
Wait, I got a faulty magistrate? No.
It's basically like, I don't know you. Who? You're an untested cop, and the mayor's riding my ass.
Yeah, basically. Joke's on you, I'm from Internal Affairs.
Oh no! Just starts him, like, sweating. Turns out he was two Onis in a trench coat. It might be worthwhile for you to do what investigating you can, magistrate. I'm sure that these three would be willing to help you in order to find a speedy recovery of this missing person.
I will do my best to help them find this poor missing child.
And then does look to you, Izumi, and is like, apologies. I will take this matter with the grave, sorry, trying to think of the correct words.
I will take this matter to the grave! Ha ha ha!
With the grave sternness that something of this deserves. But I cannot do anything in this immediate moment. But
I understand.
I will have my agents working on it. Is there any way I can contact you if information is brought to light?
Oh,
I'll give him my cell phone number.
Right, I was like, how do you... What do we
You
do?
can say where you're staying.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll provide.
yeah.
Sleepy Shibu.
Yeah. It's so nice. There's a dog, and I don't think it talks, but I think it's like a fun thing that, like, the owner says, you know what? That doesn't matter. None of this matters. We're staying at that place with the dog.
She's learning.
There's a look to his eyes where it's like, yeah, that doesn't matter. What are you going on about? And then just nods and says, I will have my agents report anything that comes to light.
Thank you.
It is most appreciated.
We will be watching your career with great interest, Magistrate. Perhaps, if you are successful in this endeavor, and seeing as you have already gained the Shogun's attention, you might make a good member of the Tamahida Commission in time.
That would be an honor.
Indeed it would be. You have leave. Turns around, goes back to feeding the birds. Not even waiting for you guys to leave.
Just turn around and go.
Yep. Oh, I don't have time to help you. Starts feeding birds.
As we leave,
Welcome to rich people.
yeah.
Yeah.
As we leave, I want to look over at, is it Enya?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Onigiri.
Oniyuri, sorry. I want to look over at Oniyuri and be like, so how long have you been a magistrate?
A day.
Puts up one finger.
Uh,
This many days.
Officially or unofficially?
I mean, I feel like I would like to know both answers.
Unofficially, a couple of years. I got the official title a couple days ago.
Oh,
Yeah, and as you
I
guys
mean-
are leaving, there actually are a few soldiers who notice you and snap to attention. They're like, General! Just remembering you from your most recent campaign.
Yes, I know.
Whoa.
Hey, I give a nod of acknowledgement.
Ah, General.
And all of you notice they don't bow to her. They stand up straight and snap a salute,
Ooh.
which in the Imperial Army has been slowly phasing out a bow.
Ooh. I am so interested in you.
Oh.
That could mean many
I-
things coming from an Amy character.
That's
I know.
well. But put it this way: it's from an Amy character to a Brian character.
I know.
Oh,
It's even
no.
worse.
Battle buddies.
We'll
All
talk
right,
about
everyone,
it.
keep your battle buddies in your bunk. But the city is yours. You do have one piece of information that you are now free to investigate, that you are no longer beholden to oops, all Onis to investigate.
Right. Yeah, again, my bad, you guys, my bad.
You had literally no way of knowing.
I know.
You did get to pop that secret a lot earlier than I thought it would end up being.
I had a way of knowing. No.
Nope, not the masks.
I want to go. I don't know where I go. You guys find somewhere to go.
Shall we get ahead of the magistrates and speak to God? I can't remember names. I'm bad at
Sanba.
that. Sanba. And speak to Sanba ourselves.
Sure.
And then I look
Dude.
to Computer King's character. I'm like, unless you have something you need to be doing, realizing you've just been kind of following us. I feel bad.
No. Let us finish one job at a time. It seems more expedient. And he looks to I forgot. I forgot the same name that Amy forgot.
Oh. I just say Enya
Inori?
because I just remember
And
that.
Yuri. And did they refer to you as General?
At one point, I was a general.
Well, you must have had a very illustrious campaign if
Ask the
they
question.
still remember you.
It was a campaign that needed to be done by order of the Emperor. I don't question it.
Oh, I don't question it either, but by order of the Emperor. And now you're a magistrate. You certainly earned your high station.
That's one way of putting it.
Would I like?
Genocide!
Yeah, I wouldn't know about the campaign.
You-
Yeah, I'll probably like sit there for a moment and be like,
All of you, like, it's not a secret what happened, but you might not know that that is specifically what's being danced around.
Oh.
Again, this is like all of a sudden it was like, by order of Biden, Delaware is gone.
yeah, I just like think back and I'm just like,
Could we make it Utah?
Yeah, we can.
No, Utah's pretty. I mean, okay, there's some problems, but Utah's pretty.
Fine, we'll,
I'm
we'll
not
split the
to
we'll
get
split the
rid of the
difference and we'll
pretty
say
part.
Ohio.
That's fair. As
Ohio
long
is
as I get to keep
acceptable.
the potatoes. Yeah, probably I think back and be like, I'm not gonna say. Actually, I'll just think back. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm just like, ooh, the only campaign I can think of recently was that, the genocide of an entire like family clan. So I'm just gonna keep quiet about that because Masahiro was not very approving of it inwardly.
There's only
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna
couple
leave it alone
tens
for
of
now, but
thousands.
I'm keeping an ear out for people talking about him. Them.
Yeah, I only went with a couple Imperial divisions. That's all.
Yeah, you
And
only
big.
killed like 20, 30,000 people.
Then big.
Again,
Or
can't
force
be
them
one of
off a
my
cliff.
campaigns without someone going, war crimes.
It's mainly your campaigns that happens to me.
The Geneva Convention, more like the checklist.
Jesus. All right.
And
We're
this
gonna head
one's
up to
done,
the
and this
academy.
one's done. Now we gotta do one in Mira's game.
Oh, New Amsterdam, it's a cyberpunk game. There's no such...
It happens all the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure cybernetics as a concept breaks the Geneva Convention. But
Nah.
regardless, you guys, it's about an hour, and today is a very, very busy. It's been busy anyway, but this is busy with a capital B because it is the official first day of summer. It is the night of lantern rites.
We need to prepare.
You guys have your lanterns back at home, remember? What was her name? Suchi, gave you guys all the stuff you needed to make your lanterns this morning.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make sure we make it back in time. So quickly, without saying a word, my step kind of hastens a little bit as I'm looking around and seeing people like carrying lanterns and preparing.
Oh yeah, it's about 10 in the morning. It's still very, very early. But you see, there are people who are selling the materials to make lanterns. There are people who are selling pre-made lanterns. There are people who are selling their services of inscribing in beautiful handwriting the wishes for the future and the names of people they've lost this year on their lanterns. There are people who are selling kites, which are just being flown around by children, most of them in the shape of fish or dragons, things like that. They're like box kites, but of multiple segments. But eventually, the merchants and the amblers start to thin out, and eventually you start seeing all the students in their uniforms with the different colored trims depending on their division, I guess you could say. And you are back at the academy. Which, for Oniyuri's case, you probably haven't been here since you graduated from the War Academy.
Yeah, and I'll probably look to you and just be like, "Would you still remember where the dormitories are?" Actually, no. This class, well, our class is in session today,
No,
or this, yeah. So
they are out for the festival. And technically, they're not. Technically, they don't have classes because it's the summer, but they still practice.
Yeah. So I'll ask you, like, would you happen to remember where the dormitories are?
Yes, they're over this way. And lead you to them.
Yeah, and again, you go back up into the main area of the school, into that central courtyard. And this time, you go to the west part, and you find the dormitories. They are multiple small buildings, very open. You'll have multiple rooms, as it were, to one building, where all that is dividing the rooms is walls that have been put up. The floors of them are hard tatami mats, and they are very sparse. You have basically a bed, well, 2 beds, and a desk, and that's it. They're very Spartan in their design and in their furnishings. And there are a lot of students in this area. A lot of them are sitting in their rooms or out on the covered, well, roofed but not covered porches of their buildings, putting together their lanterns.
Yeah, shit. I guess I just stop a random kid. Student.
I'll actually say it is the same student that you stopped the first time, the older boy, the medical student, who
Okay.
who you guys were like, where do we go? And he went, the big room. He stops and he's like, do I remember? And then he sees you, Onir, and you are wearing your essentially badge.
I'm in my full armor. I
He's
haven't
like-
had a chance to change.
He recognizes all of you as Balsace sees you and immediately bows and then stops and then salutes and is like, "Oh, a magistrate. What can I do?"
We need to see one Sanba. Other name that I don't know if you ever gave me, but
You
I
know,
only wrote down
you were never
Sanba.
given another name. You were told that she's a peasant. She doesn't have another name.
Oh, okay. Sanba, a peasant that was or is being taught here.
Yeah. And he's like very flustered, with a magistrate in the area, and just starts leading you guys where you need to go.
Oh man, I love this. It's like we're returning to where everyone kind of just like short with us, and now I've got like a federal agent on my back. Like, hey, remember how mean you were to me? No.
Yeah, and
Well, I brought Big Brother.
you
Well, in this case,
are-
big sister, but hey.
Yeah, fair.
you get, well, Big Brother in the sense of Big Brother is watching you.
Yeah.
You get brought to the proper building, and there's multiple girls who are out, and most of them are wearing orange, trimmed kimonos. And notice all of you approaching, and at first there's a bit of confusion, and then they all hop to attention as soon as they see the magistrate, immediately putting aside their lantern building materials.
Oh, I love this. This is great. I'm gonna take you with me everywhere, magistrate.
I'm just waiting for one of the instructors to show up and find out what's going on.
There's a ruckus going on around here. Oh shit! Hi.
Yeah, and as soon as you guys get brought there, the boy does. He gone.
He did not take us to Sanba. I will remember this.
No, he did. You haven't asked any of the girls if they're Sanba.
He did not take us to Sanba, so I'm gonna cut him down next time I see him.
You are an evil character.
No,
How are you
no.
worse than Kochiki?
But I will put on my charming smile because I am a super pretty noble boy. And
You
that's how I
old?
approach. No, Masahiro is not old at all. Aren't I old? What the fuck?
An older guy.
No, we're like the same age.
Oh shit, why haven't I been hitting on you?
I don't know.
That's because you were
I'll
childhood
start
friends.
now. No, that's okay. Childhood friends can be. Why not? Fuck it. Musty hair, how you doing?
I just realized you're so pretty.
Help me, step
Realize
monk.
you're so pretty.
Help me,
Help me,
step
step monk.
I was like, do you see the picture? He's like,
He,
yeah.
he do be pretty boy.
Let me see your picture.
I can
Yeah.
drag it up on.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, there's multiple of them. Oh no, I can't make it bigger though. You're just gonna have to zoom in.
I don't know where you're at.
The red and yellow areas.
Oh, you're fucking cute.
See?
Damn it.
Oh, this is great.
Let's talk after game.
But yeah, and
Oh.
I'll approach them. I've got a little smile, and I'm just like, "Greetings. I'm here to speak with one Sanba."
For most of them, they were still very focused on the magistrate, and they hear Sanba, and there are 5 girls there, and 4 of them immediately step to the side. And you see this girl, and her hair is cut military short and pulled back into a very smart little ponytail. She has, she has rounded cheeks. She's a taller, more built girl. She looks like she's not unused to working with her hands and such. Looks between the 4 of them, who definitely look more prim and proper, noble girls, than looks to you, and then to the magistrate, and then to you. And it's like,
And then runs.
I'm Sanba.
Greetings. I wish to have some words with you, if you would not mind.
Jimmy will absolutely wave. Hi!
This just makes her
Tension
even
broke.
more tense and confused, because basically, like, a cop shows up, and then someone who's with the cop's like, hey, how you doing?
Fear not, you are not in any trouble yourself. I have questions regarding Saru in
Inori.
not Inori. Yeah. Oh, it was Inori. Okay, I was thinking Inori was Amy's character for a second, so I was like, shit.
Oh, I'm Azumi.
Izumi.
Too many
Took
I
me, like-
names.
God,
Took me
this
like
is
5 weeks to remember my name, so now it's just there forever.
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 Yeah. I just have questions regarding Saru and Inori. Enormous ass!
Normie.
She was Godzilla all along. She's... Oh. Yeah. And motions for you to follow her, and she steps into the building.
I will follow.
And as she's passing, just looks at you and is just like, just make yourself scarce. And they flee like chickens before the wolf.
The tiger's not hungry right now.
The infamous gobble gobble of the chicken. Yes.
Listen, in this world, maybe for all you know. It's the only difference between the chickens. Anyway. She just stands there and is like, I'd offer all of you a seat, but there are none. What can I do for you about Inori?
I wish you to tell me everything you remember of the day she left, and if anything seemed off about it.
She shrugs and just kind of looks around the room and is just like, no, I was just coming back from Miss Corriday's class and she was packing up. And when I asked why, she said she wasn't chosen and she went home. I was already a sophomore and she was a freshman and I knew it could have happened. I saw her to the gate, she had her guard, and they left.
Do you remember anything seeming odd about or anything strange
No.
outside of the norm? She said that too quick.
She said it very quickly.
Have you seen any of that contingency of guards since?
Not that I know of. To my understanding, it would have been a guard from the Butterfly Clan to come get her. I don't know. I've never really been around samurai before I came here.
I want to use charm instead of insight to try to get
You're
her
gonna
to...
go, "You're lying, Morgan!"
You lie! You peasant! Insight, insight, insight. No.
Well, see, then I have to do the L.A. Noir thing where it's like, "You have no proof!"
How do I click courtesy and then water, charm?
Yes. And we'll say
the
this
target?
is let's say it's just a 2. Just a standard. Damn. Damn. Oh my god.
What are
All the strife. All the strife.
those are all critical, right?
Yeah, those are exploding successes.
Yeah.
Keep the strife. Keep the strife.
How do
Be
I,
forced to unmask.
how do I unkeep one? Discard.
You put it in the discard.
I'm gonna keep 2 to re-roll, and then I'm gonna keep the success. Jesus.
Now remember, you don't have to keep them if you don't want to.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna keep an... no, I can keep all 4, and I could have 4 successes, because what does bonus successes get me?
You succeed.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it's bonus or
But you could have theoretically rolled opportunities. If you have a
Alright.
skill, they sometimes give you something to do with bonus successes.
Oh, but no. Okay. I don't think I have any kind of special skill for charming people.
Yeah, you would
So-
have to have a shuji for that.
So I just need to keep 2, so I could just take 1. Oh, I can't keep the ones I rerolled. Oops. Alright. So I'll keep 3 with 2 strife. Cool.
Yes, strife. Good. And how is it that you tried to charm her again?
I'll probably like say something like, please, my little wildflower, I need to know everything I can for my niece. Anything you remember.
I'm hitting the stop button. She's 16.
He says it, and they...
I know. I'm just like, it's the, hey, you busy later? She's 16!
Oh, no.
Laser gun.
Calling her a wildflower to call her beautiful without insulting her, but trying to, like, make her seem like she's noble, Like, you're a wildflower, you're beautiful, even though you're a peasant.
Oof.
Right? Gotta be careful.
Even though you're just some country bumpkin, you're still pretty.
I'm not good at actual charm, okay?
No, it's fine. She doesn't say anything, but you can tell that she's clearly not saying something. And this looks away and quickly shakes her head. I don't know anything about Inori.
But you know something about something else.
Oh, she's trying so hard not to say something, but keeps looking back over the fact that you have the popo with you.
Oh.
The popo's giving her the luck.
Would it
You know
help?
what?
I
This
will
is-
say, would it help if I send the others away so it's just on my ears alone?
She just keeps her shoulders back and straight. Looks down, says, shakes her head, says, "I know nothing about Inori."
You do know that withholding evidence could lead to further problems and perhaps expulsions? I'm using trick.
Oh God!
Little courtesy.
We're gonna lower the target number by 1 because
She's...
oh, this poor girl. 4 people just ganged up on her like, "You're gonna tell us what you know."
I haven't said shit. I literally just waved and smiled.
Hi.
But that's
What's the
also
difficulty?
unnerving. 1.
1.
Yeah.
I was just gonna send you guys away and just be like, I'll speak with her.
Wow, that's a lot of strife.
Yeah, that's a lot of strife.
That's good, though, for me. Strife is good.
I'm gonna keep 2 out of those and continue rolling. Ooh, and an opportunity.
Stop, she's already dead.
Stop. I get to... and what can you do with this opportunity? You can learn their demeanor and current strife, or you are very subtle, or learn of the honor glory status of a character is higher, lower, or equal to yours. And it doesn't have to be her, it could be anyone in the scene.
Yeah,
So
I
you
want to
could
be
learn
really
about
sneaky
someone
about it
else.
so she doesn't realize she's answering until she's answered.
She's like, no one else has done anything, okay? No one else has done anything, but I... and then looks as she just realized she kind of said what she should not have said because she implicitly said that something has happened or gone on.
And that she caused it. She's a fucking
Only
commoner.
Yuri
I'll cut her
just-
down where she stands.
Raises an eyebrow at that.
She lowers her head and is like, I don't know anything about Inori because that's not her name. Well,
Sirens.
then goes, it's... you wouldn't understand.
You should tell me anyways. Her life could be in danger if it's not already too late.
His.
How common is this stuff in this country?
Not.
We got a reverse Mulan going on here.
I don't want to... Okay, so... The things I say in character are no reflection of anything I or anyone here in Paradise feel. But it's more...
Mira,
more
get in
besides-
here!
It's not something that
Well,
Mazda Heroes even ever
yeah, you've probably
faced.
never
Like, the
considered
concept of it
before.
is just like... So he's just like... no, her.
And she kind of gets... She puffs up and kind of... She doesn't take a step in the I'm about to hit you sense, but does in the I am about
Defiant.
to get confrontational stance. Is like, no, him.
I look to the others, just confused. Like,
Now him. That feels right.
I'm pretty sure... So are you saying that the person who was here was not actually my niece Inori? Or my great niece Inori? That she had been replaced?
Or maybe your niece Inori was your nephew Inori and you just didn't know it.
She actually nods at you, Izumi.
Thank
She
you.
was like,
I'm Izumi. It's really nice to meet you. I'm sorry that everything's so fucking sketchy right now.
Inori... I need to quit saying that. Ima isn't here anymore. I don't know where Ima went, but he knew he
Ima.
couldn't go back home.
Did you see Ima go with guards, or did they leave alone?
The guard knew what was going on. The guard took Ima to the docks because of the family there could help him find a way to start a new life.
I'm gonna have to execute a guard, y'all!
He wanted to go and speak with the Mamori.
Mamori.
You would recognize that name, Nagashita.
Mm-hmm.
That is the the local Yakuzas, not the ones that have come in.
Oh. I believe that is the name of the local criminal element. So,
The Mamori help the people here with things that samurai wouldn't understand.
Wouldn't they also be known for kidnapping noble family members and holding them at ransom?
It's not like that.
if it were, they would have been asking for something by now. It's been a year.
You make a point.
I told you everything I know. Ima hasn't kept in contact. Ima wanted to start a new life, and I helped him. So, if that means I have to be expelled, and she takes a deep breath and sits up straighter, so be it.
I think we've had a lovely conversation about someone that we don't actually know. And I think that whatever was said here is not going to go any further. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a cop. I don't actually know what's going to happen. But I think, and I'm going to look over at Oniyuri, as a new magistrate, it would be amazing if we could just let this go.
Oh, her looks are stone cold. Like,
That's nice.
you can't read them.
That's
I
okay.
will take a deep breath. What's
Is
that
this
thing called?
You compose yourself.
What's the actual wording called?
I think it is compose yourself or something like that. You're trying to get rid of strife.
Cleansing breath.
Cleansing breath.
Thank you, because I just want to look up the if I actually need to take a cleansing breath or if that would do any good right now.
Drops your strife to half your composure. If it's above
Love
that.
Half the PDF is unreadable.
So what is your composure?
It's less than half.
Oh, in that case, it really won't do anything.
God, the PDF fucking sucks. Sorry, I'm so tired of it. Can't load this page. Like, why? I have it downloaded. Stop saying you can't load this page. And then I'll just put a hand like on her shoulder and be like, standing up to others for one's friend is one of the most honorable things one can do. It is appreciated that you have taken such care for my family member.
This
Still-
is weird. I
Your
don't
nephew.
get it.
Just processing.
Old
And
man. I don't
And
get
I
it.
respect it.
And she nods and is like, Madame Corriday says that in her home, respecting one's individual rights is the best thing that can be done. Which, by the way, in this country, who the fuck would say that?
Respecting one's what?
Individual rights.
Wow. Yeah, that's sus. We need to go arrest that lady.
Sus!
We
She's
have
spreading
them?
some very,
Vision.
very bad things. No, I'm kidding.
This is what happens when you have a school that every teacher except one is actually a foreigner of some kind. And they are encouraged to teach about their foreign cultures.
Yeah, I will stand up, turn, kind of nod to everyone else. Like, I suppose we have. What time is it? It's now like what, noon?
It's probably about noon, yeah. And
Yeah.
you would know that the festivities tonight won't happen until after sunset.
Yeah, Easy E just woke up.
Yeah, so I'll probably look to the others and be like, well, unfortunately, we'll have to probably pause here and gather our thoughts, and that'll give us time to decorate some lanterns for tonight. I believe I have a special lantern I need to make. and I guess we're probably not taking Brian's character to the inn unless
You
you want to
could.
come join us. Yeah,
You want to hang out with us? There's a talking dog.
there is not a talking dog.
Let
you are
me have
welcome
this.
to join us if you have time tonight for the festivities.
Well, I am supposed to work with you, so I might as well be within the same place.
Shit. All right.
I will gather my
Sure.
stuff and meet you at the inn.
Wonderful.
I'm so
This is-
excited for you to meet the dog.
Quick,
This is
everyone,
so
sprint to the
perfect.
docks while she's gathering her stuff. No.
This is perfect because we are going to cut back
Yep.
to the two brothers at the inn. Kochiki, are you still at the door like, I'm ready?
Guys, guys, are you there?
So,
I'm in my best studs.
Oh, I forgot about that. I missed out so
You did
much.
leave him standing at the door, you know.
yeah, you got it.
Oh, no.
They bamfed out. It's just been you. It's just been you and Akimasa and Saito, but Saito's been cleaning this whole time. He's been doing, man-made stuff. And there's a strange knock at the door downstairs. Very odd, like.
Someone fall down this time.
Akimasa, will you check that out? I need to be ready for whenever they come. They answer the door.
Yeah, because you haven't realized they've left yet. Fair enough. And I'll go get the door.
Creepy guy's there. You open the door, creepy guy's there.
They left.
Creepy guy.
The Onmyoji. The head Onmyoji is there with his veil over his face and the prayer seal concealing it with his gangly...
my guy?
Yeah, your guy. The long fingernails. And he opened the doors and he's like, oh! So my birdies were right, and there are strange people here. Can I come in?
I think you're the strange one. No, come in. Yes.
And his gait and the way he moves, it looks like a puppet moving on strings. And Boba
Okay.
immediately gets off his perch and runs off into a side room whimpering. He does not like this man.
It's fair. I
He's
don't
like,
know if I like this man.
Oh, the poor beastie. They're so uncomfortable around me.
I wonder why. What can I do for you? What birdies are you talking about?
The kind that tell me things that... And there's this popping sound as his jaw moves, and he goes, people don't want to know. Are you the only one? And he gets way too close to you. You can see the individual painstakingly written words on the prayer seal covering his face under the veil. He's like, are you the only one here right now?
Stranger danger.
Yeah, that alarms. I don't like that. Is he important? Like, would I know like who this is
You
at
would know
all?
by his garb that he is not only a high priest of the Onmyoji, he is the high priest of the Onmyoji, who are a mix between sorcerers, exorcists, and occultists.
Okay.
Magic.
It is me and my brother. To what do we owe the pleasure of the head Onmyoji coming?
I was speaking to one of your friends, the monk with the tattoos.
The monk. Oh, yes, yes. The monk. With that would be. Oh, and I'm blanking on your name. Hold on, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's like, yes.
Izumi.
Yes, 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 yes. Her. She said some
Oh.
very interesting things, and I wanted to come here and see if there was any truth to them.
What exactly did she say?
Oh, that's for more important people to know.
I can't. Okay.
Where is your
Brother.
brother? I would like to meet your
Brother. This
brother.
is more your territory, please.
But what? What
This
is
is
it?
more. This is more important. It's the head of. Just come see for yourself, brother.
This better be important. I am waiting to be escorted to the. Oh my God! And I just do like a very deep bow as soon as I see who's in the as soon as I see who's in the room.
And there's an
Brother,
uncomfortable silence as you bow, and then you just hear, I like this one. This
brother, what are
one's
you doing?
respectful.
Oh, I'll bow. I'll bow very deeply.
Oh, well, without even looking up yet, what have we done to be honored by your presence? And I'm just so flustered right now to see them in my room.
You haven't done anything. But people you know have done things. And I've come to make a deal.
Oh, that's not surprising. What kind of deal?
And he
Kochi. A sly grin goes across Kochiki's face.
Wait, is it a deal for a sword? Is that why you've come to us? I can
There's a
make you a sword, of
sword?
course. I
There's
can
a
make you a sword.
sword. What kind of sword? What sword? I wasn't told about a sword. Getting up
No, I'll
in your
make you a
face
sword.
again.
There's a sword. What sword do you want me to make you?
No, no, no,
I would
no,
be
no, 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 no.
honored.
What
Oh,
is
brother,
this
they
you're
don't need
talking about?
swords.
Oh, okay.
There's a sword. What sword? What is important about this sword? They didn't tell me about it. Are they lying to me? Are they hiding
There's a
things
sword.
from
Oh,
me?
who is hiding? Brother, please. Uh, I'm
And he's
gonna take
like
my leave
backing
now. Is
you
that
into a
okay?
corner.
Yeah. So you don't want a sword made by me? Well, okay, I guess.
I don't
I
need
don't
a
know.
sword. And I could just puppet you to do whatever I want.
Uh, uh,
Dancing little puppets on their
okay,
strings.
what
Kochiki is
deal do
just
you want
in
to
awe,
make?
just the power that he's witnessing before his very eyes. He's like, oh my God, if only.
And what type of deal would you like to make?
Actually, can you make swords? Big swords. Big swords. For
If you would
big
like me to.
people.
If you'd like me to, yes, I can make a big sword for a big person.
We'll talk later. You,
Okay.
brother. And
Yes,
then
yes.
twists his fingers to be pointing to a spot next to him. You seem like
Well,
the sort who's looking for a way to dance onto the stage.
oh,
Why is it
well,
that your friends came to the palace? They saw the shogun, they saw the emperor, they saw me, most importantly. Why weren't you there? Do they not like you? Are you not important enough? Who are you? What are you?
oh, well, I was dressed for the occasion. I was waiting for them to. Never mind that. I am Kochiki Yawari. I am the son of a.
Oh, yes, you're the bastard son. I know of you. By reputation.
Yes.
You went to the
Yes.
Maple Clan, were kicked out recently when the Maple Clan decided that because another clan had been eliminated that they needed to kick out all 4 nationals, correct?
Yes. That is quite correct.
All my birdies are so smart. They tweet so well.
Yes. Yes. The knowledge that you possess, it's astounding. I'm very honored by your presence, and I bow again. He's just kissing as much ass as he can.
You have so much brown on you. Like, it's all right here. Are you okay?
Now, and also, I would like to point out that these people that came to spoke to you, I very briefly met them. Me and my brother, we have no real association. I mean, we if you would like us to have an association, well, that can be done. But I'm just saying, if they've gotten into any kind of trouble, they are not at this point any kind of close friend to us.
I hate you.
Better idea. Would you like an association with me?
Oh, more than anything. Well, isn't that right, brother? We would love that. And I just kind of like kick his kick his foot. Like,
Yeah. Making sword. Yes. Yes. Can I make swords for this? Swords for big people.
Swords, naginatas, nunchaku,
Yeah.
tonfas, sais. Who knows what we'll want? Things to kill people, to make the outside, or to make the insides outsides.
oh. Well put.
Never been put so bluntly, but yes, that is what those tools are used for.
Oh, well, I hope that they'll be used a bit more sharply than bluntly. And like he leans too far back as he's laughing, where you're like, how is he not falling down? And then
Yeah.
snaps back completely straight.
I'm trying to just hold any kind of uncomfortableness. I'm trying to hold that behind the facade.
You two brothers should come to the palace. Not right now.
Okay.
There are too many eyes. Too many birdies that aren't my birdies are looking for things. The nest's too full. But if you want to be my birdies and help me with things, well, you'll have to come to the nest when the nest is empty.
Oh, anything.
Good. And he reaches out and, like, gently lays his hand on top of your head and gently pats you.
No matter how slimy or cold or brittle these fingers feel, Kochiki it's like he gives it the same affection as if his own mother was petting his head right now.
His fingers are cold and clammy, but they're not slimy.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, just
But it feels like
Yes.
a corpse petting you.
Yes. He just closes his eyes and nuzzles a bit beneath the head.
Lean back, think of Africa.
Yeah, my reaction to this man is the exact opposite of Azumi's reaction to this man. Like,
Tonight, when everyone is busy with their who's it, what's it, praying to the gods that they'll give them rain, that they'll give them crops, not knowing that it's the same ones that will make them wither and die. That's when you can come to the palace and find me.
fantastic. Need I would this attire work? Should I wear something like this? Would you prefer if I wear something a little harder to be seen?
I can't wait to see you tonight. Goodbye, little birdies to be. He's just fucking puppet walking his way
Just
out.
Goodbye. I'll be wearing my darkest and finest attire. And I just deep bow again, nose almost touching the ground. Brother, bow.
His nose is touching something.
And after he leaves, I'm gonna turn over to you. I'm gonna go, what did you just get us into?
I just got us into the greatest opportunity of our lives, brother.
I called you down here to get us out. That was not. That man is creepy.
That man works directly for the Shogun, for the Emperor. Do you understand the power that that man holds? How far we could ascend if we become friends with this man. If we become, even just being his underling would put us so, brother.
Oh, that is why I have you. You are more versed in this world, I guess. And power is what I need.
Yes.
More
And now,
material, better materials.
and now I have to get a whole new outfit. This will not do. It's much too bright. They're gonna see me under the moonlight. These are birds. I wonder if they're actual birds. I mean, he does work in magic. You know this, right, brother?
I know this now.
Yes, it was kind of silly when you offered him swords, but I didn't want to take away your shine. We must find our darkest and finest clothes. We're going to be going to the palace tonight.
Those who don't need swords want to be trusted.
Pish
You had better
posh.
have one hell of a fucking redemption arc.
Oh, you don't even know half of it, Amy. I'm
Says the
sitting back
squad
here.
that abandoned me. I have no love for your squad now.
I'm just back here like, oh, bad people.
I feel bad because I feel like Akimasa could definitely be either way, and I'm just going to drag him down with me.
Well,
Akimasa
brother,
might realize what will end up being asked and go, oh shit, no, that's even too much for me. I'm out, skis. Bye-bye.
well, brother,
And obviously, we do not speak a word of this to the others. This is between you and I.
obviously, but if you request I speak no word to the others on this, then the information that I'm about to give you, I request that you keep between you and I as well.
Oh, of course, anything.
Regardless of what power it might be able to bring you.
Don't you do it. Don't do it.
Oh, yes, of course. And at this point, just to be completely transparent, if there was any kind of deception roll, that's what I would be doing right now.
Any type of insight roll. Absolutely possible.
Just to be transparent for everyone.
Oh, you two are just being scummy.
Yeah, how does he, is there a way to roll deception and me
If
to roll
there's not,
insight?
I'm just letting you know.
Let me go to a character sheet.
I think we figured this out before. It's because this isn't my first time trying to deceive.
It would be air. I want to say air courtesy because you're trying to trick them.
Okay, beautiful. Air courtesy.
What is your vigilance, Akimasa? Because that's your target number.
I don't like that. Can we make it double my vigilance instead?
Unfortunately,
Or maybe like
that's...
vigilance +1?
You thought,
What?
son. You're dealing with the diplomat. This is what I do.
What is your vigilance?
It's 3.
3's actually
It's 3.
pretty good. Remember, a standard target number is 2.
Yeah, so it's just a little above standard, and this is like his skill set. So
You never know. He could
needed
roll
to be like a
bad.
7.
I could roll bad.
Roll.
All right, so difficulty 3, air courtesy. Let's go.
Oh, no!
Oh god!
Do you have
And he
voice?
rolled
Fucking shooting blanks
Oh
over
my
here.
God. Okay, so wow.
Damn.
Let me
Literal blanks.
let's see here. Can I
Can't fix that.
Yeah,
Unless
can
you have a
do
void
you have
point.
he does have a void point, I'm pretty sure.
I don't even do I please for the love of everything that is whatever holy being power whatever, please just be here for me right now.
Please, creepy man. Creepy bro.
Creepy bro. Creepy bro. What are you doing?
I like it better that your brother doesn't trust you.
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't have
that's-
any
that's a
void
good one.
points.
Then I'm afraid that this
And
is
I don't-
just that.
Yep. So yeah, when I say that, just beads of sweat are going down my forehead. I do like the biggest gulp that you've ever seen. Yeah, of course, the secret's safe, no matter what power it could give me. What was that secret you wanted to tell me, brother?
Yeah, so less of a secret, more of a sneaking suspicion that our newfound comrades, the monk and the other two, just I think we might need to keep an eye on them. So that's all. Less of a secret, just like a sneaking suspicion at this time.
Duh, that's what the guy just told. We're wasting my time, brother. Jeez, I need to be getting ready, and this is what you do?
Yes, go get ready.
Are we done?
Yes, we're done.
Jesus.
So,
Stick to your swords, brother. Obviously, diplomacy is not what you're for.
obviously.
And I'm just gonna start going through my trunk looking for my finest and darkest attire.
All right.
I can't believe I rolled 4 blanks.
4 blanks and an opportunity.
I had 3 air and 2 courtesy. Like, it was looking good. Like,
Sometimes the dice just tells the story. I mean, what do you do?
it just does do that. All right. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, what's our other gang doing now?
Not that.
Somehow laughing at absolutely nothing.
Right.
I have a feeling like something bad just happened, and I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I was headed back to the inn. I used that as an opportunity to give the other party, other people time, but they took so short time. Yeah, I was gonna actually prepare lanterns. I want to do the festival.
Meanwhile, Masahiro is like, I don't get it. What? My brain hurts. Things are. Kids these days. It says like the 20-year-old. How old is Masahiro?
I don't know.
Enough.
Masahiro. Oh shit! Stop it.
Well, Amy, how old is your character?
22.
Then yeah.
You two are childhood friends.
Childhood friends can be lovers. It's fine.
No, I never said that. I was like, how old is your character? It's however old your character is. Plus or minus a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. I love this for us. I'm
Can love
sorry.
bloom on the political battlefield?
That cracks me up.
What are we doing right now?
So I guess eventually Onigiri shows up with her stuff and her mount.
Yeah, you
have a
guys.
Oh, I got a special mount.
Oh, you
What
guys
is
would
it?
know. Oniyuri is clearly from the Tiger Clan and is from a family where one of the most important things to them is their horse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I pet your horse?
Can I pet your horse?
I'm a horse girl. Can I pet your horse?
It's not that
Of
kind of
course, let
campaign.
you.
It's exciting. I pet the horse. And then I start, like, rubbing its cheeks.
It is a war horse. It probably is trained to not react to that.
It's fine.
Oh, it's
I'm just
definitely
gonna
not
be...
reacting to that.
Is it a boy or a girl horse?
It's a girl horse.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, you're the prettiest girl. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. What's her name? What's your horse's name? Big ass horse in my face.
Brian going, oh.
Did you pick a name
yeah,
yet?
basically, I don't think I named it.
That's okay. You could be aloof and be like, I'm not telling you her name. Fuck you. You don't get this name.
It's just like whenever you make a random NPC and everyone goes, what's their name? What's their name? What's their name? Tell me everything about them.
Listen, we all know I have a problem.
Tell me their life story. Tell me their measurements.
Tell me everything. How did you get her? Did you guys grow up together? Did you train her yourself? She's so pretty. Can I go for it? Can I ride her? Is that too much to ask? That's too much, isn't it? That's a lot. Okay, I won't do that. You're so pretty. Oh my god, you're so pretty.
I'm just sitting up in the saddle, shaking my head. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah, it's fair.
why? Why?
She's
have I
crazy.
left her? Why?
She's crazy.
Masahiro, look at this cute horse.
Masahira's into crazy, we find out.
Oh yeah? Does that mean okay, I'm sorry.
Why am I stuck with a monk?
A crazy monk. Couldn't
She's
be one
not
of the quiet
crazy.
monks.
She's just very naive and doesn't know a whole lot about the world and just wants to like flit along and not do shit, you know? Like she's just I don't want the responsibility. Thank you very much. That's her.
I'll save the enlightenment for my next time on the Celestial Wheel.
Exactly.
There we go.
You know how you're always like, oh, I'll put that off to tomorrow? You're
Yes,
one of the Buddhists that goes, oh, I'll put that off to my next life.
in my next life I will be ready. I feel like that's probably a phrase I
Monks,
would have
am I
said to
right?
the abbot. I probably would have said that to the abbot many times when he was
In my
like,
next-
prepare to be the whatever, and I'm in my next life. It'll be fine. I
And
don't
then
need
he
it.
just laughed and was like, no.
I know.
Good to happen.
I don't want it.
I go around where the stable is to get them to stable up my horse.
Yeah, and the manservant of the inn comes to take it, Saito, who you've not met before. He's clearly half Gaijin, given the blonde hair and blue eyes.
Boo boo.
How old
Sorry.
is he?
How old is Saito? Probably around mid-20s.
Enough.
Enough. Yeah. Okay.
But,
Oh, I still haven't gotten out of my armor yet. I'm going to do that here at the end.
but yeah, I can actually send a picture of him just to make Amy go, oh no, he's hot again.
I mean, do it. I fucking dare you. What? Son of a bitch!
Yeah. And he's in...
Saito, how are you?
He's in like a old musty tunic. Like he's in a tunic and shorts because he's been cleaning all day. Hair pulled back and is like has a push broom, an old push broom. As you're coming, he's like he gives an honorable bow. And he's like, "Oh, I was not expecting additional guests today. How may I be of assistance?"
The group that is staying at your lovely establishment. I've been decreed to help them, so I decided I should move into the inn to be closer with them, to give them my aid.
And he is still bowed and is like, of course, I will. You are a member of the Tiger Clan, correct?
That is correct.
Then I will see to it that your horse is given the same respect as if it was your better half.
That is
I feel
great.
like that was an insult.
Oh no, like he's basically saying like your soul, pretty much.
Okay.
Not
Was
like
your better half,
soul
you
is mine.
corporate slave.
and like reverently takes the reins if you let him.
I let him, and I whisper into my horse's ear too. It's okay. He will take care of you.
And
Looks like
as
we're
you
getting some glue tonight.
As you dismount, he takes the horse to the stable and starts, getting it settled in one of the stalls. Getting all the... Do you have, like, its barding on?
Oh yeah, the part is like it's all there.
Yeah, he's starting to take off the barding and the saddle and everything and put it away. And yeah, when you all go inside, there is Boba at the counter. He looks a
Yes.
little less happy than usual because he got scared by a creepy man today.
Oh.
Puppy is having puppy TSD.
Oh. I will love him.
Aw.
Hello, Boba.
And he does get happier once you start giving him scritches and love. Goes back to being a regular Shiba, which is all smiles.
Love him. I love him.
And yeah, about the time that you are walking in, Oniuri, you see another person, which is also designed for oh no, she's hot. Just coming, wearing a tall hat with a veil that drapes across it, and handing out the kits for these lanterns to everybody. Stops and sees you and sees that you're one in full armor, two clearly marked as a shogunate magistrate.
It's fucking sick.
Stops and is like, oh, I was not expecting someone of such importance here today, and dips her head especially low.
It is just something new that happened today.
Well,
Is there a room I can put my stuff and change?
there is. Forgive me, I am Yomasuchi. I am in charge of this, and I am a member of the Kaita. I am a member of the Kaita Commission here to help oversee the festivities. Please, right this way. We have an onsen in the backyard if you wish.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Have you been given your lantern? Have you made your lanterns for tonight?
I have the material to make it, so I shall be partaking of that within my room.
Of course, of course. And she points to one of the rooms, and each of these rooms, the shoji covering them, each one has its own nature scene. And the one that you have is actually similar to the one that is your background. How serendipitous, where it is a tiger prowling through a forest. Very delicately drawn scene. Maybe she does smile at that and reaches back and adjusts her stark white hair, which is a trait of the Yoma family. It's like, how serendipitous. Please, I hope that you will find this room to your liking. If there's anything that you need, my servant Saito should be around.
Thank you.
How close is her room to my room?
Same side of the building, opposite ends. You have the first on that. She has the last on that side.
Gotcha.
This little inn is now at capacity.
I was gonna say,
This poor little inn.
It's a great little inn.
Oh, it
even
is.
though even though one of us left because there's secrets in the hands of someone who almost told their brother.
Well, as you
Hey,
say that,
it's all
actually,
right. I didn't. This time.
As you're thinking that, just because you say that, Shion actually comes in, says nothing to anybody, looks pissed, and goes right to his room.
Ruh-roh.
Doesn't even notice the magistrate that's new.
Nope, doesn't even seem to care. And for the magistrate's part, it just seems like a disgruntled Ronin.
Fair.
Same. Yeah. I want to start decorating lanterns.
Yeah.
I'll help
like,
you.
I'll decorate some
After-
lanterns.
After Oniyuri is shown to her room, Suchi looks back at all of you and gently clasps her hand together. Is like, please, use the dining room to finish decorating your lanterns to your heart's content. Nightfall should be in about 5 hours.
So exciting. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
If there is any question or anything you need, I will be upstairs.
I have a question.
Of course.
Can the dog sit with us?
Oh, she gives you a sweet little soft smile and is like, oh, I don't believe that Boba would have it any other way.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you very much. Boba! Boba! Boba, come sit with me!
And he happy trots into the room doing that little Sheba dance that they do when they're happy.
I'm so
And
excited.
Aw.
he actually has a tiny little samurai outfit on this time.
Oh my god, I love him!
Complete with a little kabuto helmet and everything.
Why do you do this to me?
Because they can.
Because
Yeah.
I can.
It's fair. Fair.
It's Saito's favorite thing each day is getting a new little outfit to put Boba in.
Smato.
I mean, I love him. The dog. Maybe also Saito. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I mean, has there been
Wanna-
a character you have not thought had, well, other than the commissioner, that you've not been like, oh, they are incredibly hot. I must
Right.
have them.
Well, you know, creepy guy with the long fingers that bends backwards. He's okay looking.
I mean, he's flexible though. To TBH.
Hey, that's long fingers and flexible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. So he's not like completely ruled out, but it's not like my first choice.
This is. It probably classifies as monster fucking at that point.
Ew.
Yes.
it was a monster mash.
Da 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 da.
They did the graveyard smash.
He did that mash. So let's like so I want to sit by Masahira. Are you sitting at the table or are you sitting on the floor? Because I am conflicted. Do I sit on the floor with the dog or do I sit at the table with the
I mean,
adults?
there aren't any chairs. You'll just be sitting in a cushion at a small table. This is Japan. They don't believe in chairs.
I forgot. That's so right.
So he can sit on the cushion next to you.
Yeah.
Between us.
He probably actually does sit up on the tatami floor between you guys and is just like happily staring at the table.
I love that. Just got an order. I love that. I'm gonna sit beside him. Masahiro, will you sit by me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna put on your lantern? Who's it for?
Fuck.
Well, you both get 2 lanterns. One is a lantern that's meant to go up into the air, and for those ones you write down on a little slip of sanctified paper your wishes for the new year, what you want to happen, your dreams.
I wish
And the
for
other
my
one?
abbot to stay alive.
The other one is one that's on a little wooden platform so that it will float, and you put it into the river. And on that one, you write down the names of important people that you've lost over the last year and entrust them to the river.
Oh. Okay.
It's a celebration
Masahiro, what
of
are your
the
hopes
year
and dreams?
in both
Sorry.
ways. No, it's a
I-
celebration of the year in both ways.
Yeah. Masahiro, what are your hopes and dreams? What are you going to put on your stuff? Because I am honestly going to put that I hope my abbot stays alive for the rest of the year next year. He's a good man and deserves to live a long, 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 full life.
Can I
Yet you're only giving him one more year.
Well, just for now. We come back, we do it again next year. It evens itself out. Yeah.
There may be a time when she just wants to take over, so she's got to leave that option open.
No.
Can they be like haikus, or we just put the whole name?
Usually you just put the name of the person you've lost.
Okay, who have I lost?
I haven't lost anybody. I don't
the thing,
think
you
I've
don't.
lost anyone.
Mommy and
just be a-
Daddy are still alive.
It could just be you haven't lost anybody, but you're like for people who have experienced loss this year or something like that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, you
I'll
guys
put
did
like
come
a-
across that one family, the one
That's
who
right!
the the Ronin and the bandits brutally murdered, except for the baby that is now being
Yeah.
raised by the two guards.
Yeah, on the
Yep.
on the river one, I will write. Since I don't know the names, so I'll put down the family we found on the road, and then I'll also put Saru Inori, and then on the sky one I'll put a long life for the baby and or Saru Ima.
Oh. I was about to say problematic, and then you put that
Oh.
there, and I was like, oh.
And then also long life, the rest of the wish is just long life for family and loved ones and all that.
What about the Shogun? Huh?
In small print now.
I was
Long
gonna say.
live Shogun.
I was gonna say jail.
Jail.
So yeah,
And
what
yeah,
does
you'll put-
everybody put on their lantern?
He'll put the Shogun and he'll put the Emperor and then the Shogun.
You keep doing it backwards of how literally everyone else does it.
But Emperor's family.
God. Extended, very long extended family.
Several times removed.
Exactly.
Nah. I'll have you know. If I pull up my genealogy, I can trace my line to the royal family in Britain, so let's go.
Yeah, you're like 60th in line to the throne.
If
or
enough
something
people
like that.
die, I could be the next king, okay?
Uh-huh.
You see a catastrophe.
I mean, do you want to be the next king? And also,
No.
would you like an irresponsible queen? Just curious. I'm not doing it for the power. I'm doing it for the lay.
I don't know. Just stay away from the paparazzi and tunnels.
Yeah,
Ow.
basically, hey.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Too soon. I mean,
No,
I
it's
guess
not.
Too soon.
It's been like, what, 40 years?
It has not been 40 years. She was alive when I was around, and I'm not yet 40.
Oh, I thought she died in the
God.
80s.
Old am I?
No.
Or was it the 90s? 90s.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
the
she
90s.
died in like 1999. I don't know.
I mean,
1999.
99.
99.
She
I don't
died
know.
in
Yeah.
she
I'm
died in
looking
Somewhere in the late
Smart.
90s.
She died on the 32nd day of Smarch.
August
Timber.
31st, 1997. I was off,
97.
but close.
I mean, you
It
did
really
say
close, yeah.
S9, so
So that could be a 7 or a 9.
yeah, that's
right?
what I thought.
Very
You
close.
were hedging your bets.
Exactly.
1991.
You doubled down in your blackjack. Going this way, this way.
Exactly.
You bet on where's the thing where I say I just hope that the horses have fun?
I just want the horses to have fun.
I bet on the horses having a good time.
Uh,
You lose.
Yeah, Nagashita goes for health and long life to the Shogun, the Emperor, and his actual daimyo. And well, for the riverbound one, you got to put out. Someone's got to put out an R.I.P. Grass Clan.
R.I.P. Grass Clan.
Right.
That's
should
probably
do that too.
that's probably sedition. So don't do that too loud. It's like putting on it in remembrance of our brave Mujahideen fight.
Oh damn!
Which, I mean, to be fair, they put that at the end of Rambo.
Rambo,
Still.
yep.
Goddamn.
yeah, I guess only Yuri finally shows up.
And just before you do, though, Saito actually does come in after having taken care of the horse. Taking care of it. and is like, "Oh, you're all here. Nagashita, can I speak to you for a moment?"
Yes, of course. And I'll go with Saito.
Yeah, and he
Some-
makes
Something juicy's going on.
some excuse about there's a problem in your room and I wanted to talk to you about it before I do anything. Gets you into your room and goes, "So there are two things going on. One I think you are very much aware of, which is that there's a magistrate. What's all that about?"
They were sent with us by the Shogun because the younger, more troublesome monk, he thinks Izumi is younger.
She
I
seems
mean-
younger.
She seems
Oh,
younger.
I'm
less
immature as
mature.
fuck. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, that's fair.
Seems
just wanna
to
lay in
have
the
some hint that one of the emperor's families may have attempted to kill her abbot. She's got the crest and everything ripped from a piece of clothing.
Like you just went to the fixer of the town and gave him some dirt that he just looks like
Yep.
shocked, but also like
I
putting
could use
that
this.
putting that in my back pocket for later.
Yep.
And it's like, huh. Well, that explains that. I don't like having a magistrate here.
I don't
But-
like it either.
Also,
Especially one that a lot of the soldiers were referring to as general.
oh, his face gets real pale. There's only been
So-
one military campaign recently.
Mhm.
Nope.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. As someone who does things that are not illegal, but are not smiled upon.
And
Anyway.
as someone who sometimes has to do things that may not, or may not be legal or smiled upon, I'm worried as well.
Another thing to worry about is that someone else was here today earlier.
Oh, who?
The head of the Onmyoji.
What?
Yes. I don't know what they were here for. They spoke with Kochiki and Agimasa. I don't know why. They came, and then they were gone. I made myself very scarce.
Yes, that's the best idea when that one's concerned. I'll have to keep a very close ear on those two. Find out what's going on.
And I also have not heard peep nor shade of our supposed sword thief.
I was wondering where they'd gotten to. Especially since we had a magistrate here who could easily wrest the sword from a thief.
I can't
But
even
now he-
find the sword, and their friend Shion just came back looking rather upset. Oh, and for reference, you guys are doing this. Fukuro and Suguru are with you. But Shion is not. Shion is in his room having a pout.
Aww.
He went up to his friend and was like, "Hey, what's going on?" They yelled, "You're not my friend! You don't understand me!"
That's fair.
Oh, I had an emo moment.
Well, no, Shion did. Someone did that at him, and he was like, "Fuck you too, then, I guess. I should have left you standing on that curb where I found you." To which, Hiroki went, "But you didn't."
But you didn't.
Anyway. Oh, my shoulder.
So as you can tell, we have a lot of interesting business to attend to.
I miss the days when this place was a sleepy Shiba Inn.
Time to
Oh.
wake up, samurai.
We got a city to burn.
Been there, done that. Got t-shirt in the mug.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's
I
very relevant.
exterminated an entire clan, and all I got
And all
was
I got
this
was this
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
It's a fair trade. It's more than what Itachi got.
A funky new title too.
So yeah,
And I
that's
feel
pretty
like
much all.
Kochiki and Akimasa has probably been in their room this whole time.
Oh,
I
you're
know
not
they're here.
working at the lanterns?
So I'd be like, I know they're here, brother, but I don't know if I want to face them after what they did to me. Left me knocking on their door for hours looking like an idiot.
I mean, you did that to yourself, brother. You should have realized they
Fair.
were gone after the second knock.
Based.
I would just assume that people have a little more class than to sneak out of a window.
Based and sword pilled.
Sneak out of a window?
Yeah, you guys.
Yes,
snuck
that's
out
Yeah,
what
we
the
you
ran.
window.
guys
We
did.
hopped out the window.
You
Because
guys
you were specifically trying to
100%
avoid
snuck out the
Kochiki.
window.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
You
I swear,
Yes,
it's like we're
well.
dealing with teenagers.
We're dealing with
teenagers with attitude.
more than you know, that's for sure. But let's at least go down and make lanterns.
I suppose, but I will not sit next to them. Do what you will, brother, but I will not be anywhere near them.
I will only sit next to the dog, my only friend, who's a good baby.
If it kills you to sit next to them, then I guess we shall sit at a table adjacent.
But I'm going to keep these clothes on. I want them to see how great I looked. I'm sure they weren't even near the proper attire to be speaking with the Emperor.
I can't fucking wait to see.
Speaking in
Actually,
Emperor
they
Lord,
might
wait till he
are.
sees me.
when are when are we supposed to go meet with them?
Shh, shh. We'll talk about that later. Not now. Now let's go make these lanterns.
Let's. I'll go down and I'll start making some lanterns.
Make them
And
lanterns.
I'll come into the room and I'll just nose in the air,
By the
huffing
way,
and puffing.
please appreciate Kochiki's character picture, because I'm pretty sure that's how he's dressed right now.
Yes, I am
Kinda-
beautiful.
Kind of silly by our standards, but actually very proper for the time.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
look
Kochiki.
beautiful.
They were dressed right.
Fuck.
They were
Kochiki
all
just
wearing
under his.
sanctified robes.
Fuck.
They all
Don't
looked
think about it.
very
Don't think
nice.
about it.
They
Don't
looked
look
kind of they looked kind of dapper. They looked kind of dope. They looked kind of banging. Not gonna lie, for real, no cap.
What is this? Kochiki has one of those internal monologues from anime. What is this?
Well, as we walk down, I'll gesture to the new person and be like, "It looks like they picked up a friend." Can we tell what status you are now that you're not in like your uniform at all?
I was just say I know that the promotion just happened. It was kind of behind closed doors type of deal, so I don't know if I would word have traveled.
Oh, probably not. But they could still be wearing like a badge of office.
Yeah, I'd probably have a sash that would signify my office.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Plus,
magic.
I'm in my clan robes.
Looks like they've picked up a friend and a powerful one at that. Are you
Not
sure
only
you're
does
not
it say
trying to
they're a
sit with them
magistrate-
any longer?
I would no longer. Kochiki's having an internal conflict.
Not only are they a magistrate, but this is someone who is directly under Sashihira A, who is the champion of the Shogun.
So then as we walk in, Oh my good friends! I was wondering where you've been.
I love Kochiki.
Oh.
I love
Me
to
too.
hate Kochiki.
And it
Share
seems
it?
you've made another friend. A deep bow.
I'll walk up and deep bow as well.
Congratulations, I believe, is due. Word has not reached my ears. This must be new?
Fairly new.
You're
And you are.
Oh,
No.
I'm Kochiki Ohari. Son of... Fucking, I gotta look up my dad's name. It's in my character sheet. It's easier to find it that way.
Son of Daddy.
Son of Lord Yawari Takahara, Daimyo of the. He's not of the Sun Clan, is he? No, it's
He-
like. Is he?
Yeah.
The entire clan?
He's the
He's
daimyo of the Sun
daimyo
Clan.
of the Sun Clan.
Yeah, I'm sick as hell.
Yeah.
You are the illegitimate son.
No, I don't say that. I just say son.
You
And
were
this is-
born to one of his mistresses that was not a concubine that was not his wife, so you are not legally binding.
No one has to know that. And this is my brother, Akimasa, one of the finest swordsmith that you would find. Isn't that right, brother?
Yes, I'm very well skilled in the swordscraft. As a swordscraft.
Do you need a sword? A big sword for big people.
It's a pleasure and an honor to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
At this point, I think Kochiki will, because this whole time he's been bowed facing the ground. At this point, he will finally stand up straight again.
Yeah, and as I see him stand up straight, I'll take that as my cue, and I'll also stand up straight.
Well, Yuri, these people are kissing your ass so hard that they might as well be. They might as well be a bidet.
I'm gonna throw
Okay.
my head on my hand, and I'm gonna be like, Kochiki, you're so nicely dressed to make lanterns.
Well, yes, I always strive to look my best for every occasion, no matter how small.
Yes, no matter how small, huh? Okay. I'm just gonna go back to like painting my lanterns like I was never snarky
Oh,
to
how
you.
was the meeting with the Emperor?
Oh, it went
We
super
were
nice.
sorry we couldn't accompany you all.
Yeah, no, everybody was really super nice. You would have loved it, Kochiki. It's too bad you couldn't make it.
I know it would have been
Yeah.
great. I'm surprised there's no grass stains on your clothes from jumping out of that window. Very proper.
Oh my goodness, it was an incredible thrill. You should have tried it. Oh
Mm.
man.
Onigiri starts sweating at the mention of grass.
Does need to
no.
flinch.
Even if he was, I'm so deep in this diva, like this cat fight.
Oh, and the
Wait.
two NPCs that are there for Onigiri, there's a very large, in both sense of the words. He is tall. He's also very heavy. Older man, and a woman
And he's hot.
who.
Oh no!
I mean,
Okay,
dude,
I was
you guys
hoping.
do have his character sheet you could look at.
Who was it?
Suguru and Fukuro are there.
Ooh.
They are there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
tokens.
party. I had that. Okay. I had that closed, so I was like, I don't see them.
Oh yeah,
I put
Suguru.
their- I put their tokens.
We're
down.
homies. I shared Saki with Suguru, right?
You did, yes.
Suguru
He-
and yeah.
And
was
sitting in the
the-
corner closest to him is actually a very bad smelling barrel. You get a whiff from it, and this man is brewing his own beer.
Mm.
It smells like hops and like yeast, and is that peppers? He put peppers
Interesting.
in there.
Hmm.
A little bit of
Peppers.
pepper, a little bit of peppercorn, a little bit of chili peppers. Where did he get those? You don't know.
Okay.
That's not the one.
It's gonna be an interesting
Okay.
beer. It might be great.
Okay.
It might be swill. You don't know.
It's gonna be
Hmm.
fun.
And the woman is in not armor, but definitely heavy road leathers, and is wearing a wooden mask carved into the shape of an owl
Sick.
with a non-la over her head. And is just sitting there, like, done with her lanterns. They are the most basic possible. And is just, like, leaning her head into her hand, tapping her fingers on the table.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So-
think
Go ahead, sorry.
Kochiki would smell this this peppery beer. um, hmm. It's pungent trying to get away from this conversation with
Yeah.
Zubi.
Yeah. And Suguru's been,
Oh.
like, kind of watching this conversation go on and goes, "Ah, yes, peppers. I believe that this was something interesting to try. Exotic, you could say. A good beer, well, makes for a good belly, for one," he says, patting his big old man beer gut.
Beer.
Go ahead, Kochiki.
Oh no, I didn't take you for beer. I know that you like the sake, obviously. We had a little not too long ago.
Sake is good, but beer is a more filling beverage. It's more earthy. It is more of the earth. This one is actually made from sorghum that I found during our travels.
Is it ready?
Oh no, several months away.
Oh. It's a
Yeah.
shame.
And as he says that, you just hear a sigh from Fukuro because the smell.
Yeah.
All good things take time.
Oh, if I had it my way, these beers would steep for years and be delicacies. But when you come to be my age, you start being impatient for the good things in life. You don't know how much longer you have left.
Oh, indeed. Where are the lantern things?
Are you okay, Kochiki?
There are kits set out,
Fine.
and there's a little note on the kits, and one of them, and they both have your names in very delicate, pretty handwriting from
Oh.
Suchi.
Oh.
I want to pick it up and hand it to Kochiki. Here you go.
And I just look over and I kind of like side glance at your guest. And, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. And I like a little bit of a just trying just he's hating this inside. He's hating this, but he accepts it and he's kind.
Good. So, you've met our friend the magistrate. Isn't she lovely? She has an amazing horse. Yeah,
Look at
super
my
friendly.
horse. My horse is amazing.
I've been really enjoying your
Horrible
company.
video.
You got any skeletons in the closet you want to share? Because we shared all of ours.
Oh my!
Yikes.
Very bold of you.
Yeah, it is very bold of her.
And he's just gonna leave it at that. He's just gonna throw her right under the bus and then begin working on his lantern, feeling accomplished. Like,
And by the way, Nagashita, you're back by now. Saito has escorted you back to the room and then excused himself by saying, "I'm going to go and make sure that the ladies' onsen room is ready for our guest if she desires."
be
gonna
our
stay here?
guest.
What?
Onigiri, you're gonna stay here with us?
Yes.
That is gonna be so exciting! Oh my gosh! So there is a lovely spring in the back. It's boys and girls, but I don't care which one. Yeah, really, really nice. There's like a screen, it's very thin, but it's just lovely. This is a lovely place. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I don't know. Have you stayed in nicer places? Well, you stayed in the castle or the palace, didn't you? Never mind.
this is
Kochiki,
amazing.
where is your other traveling companion?
Oh,
Which one?
oh, honestly, I
Did you kill him? I don't say that out loud. I don't say that.
Magistrate goes, crime?
honestly I'm not aware if I to be honest we're not very close. We were really just traveling together as convenience. Akimasa, you were a little closer to him than I was.
Yeah, he took his leave. We might not be seeing him again. It's whatever way the wind blows, it seems. He's not one to stick in one location for one reason or another, I'm sure.
Oh, that is truly unfortunate. I mean, we have an opportunity to let my decision, my choice as to what could have been done with that stolen sword, come to
Do you
fruition.
say
He
that
gestures
out
to.
loud?
Oh yes,
Ooh.
he gestures to the magistrate.
Oh,
Oh
Nagashita.
no.
Nagashita. Like, I'm the one that's supposed to fuck everyone up, not
But
you.
Nagashita always wanted someone to take that sword away from the thief.
I know. I wish
So
I'd
did
talked to
I.
you about it.
Ah, yes, and thank you for pointing that out. Yet another reason that I would not travel as such.
Well, Oniyuri, you just heard that. Someone accused someone not there of sword theft.
When that happens, because I know, but no
Oh.
one knows I know, I just, my shoulders drop and my head drops. Because I'm
Yeah,
just like, man.
You know the truth, but you
Oh yeah,
can't
you
tell
do because you
anybody.
overheard it.
I
Fuck.
Kochiki knowing
did.
absolutely nothing is just happily
Actually,
working on his lantern because he made sure that he was able to say that they weren't friends before it was outed as a thief. So he's like, I am
Nice.
super in the
Hey,
clear right now. Life
in,
is good.
You
in,
threw me
instead
under
of
the bus.
instead of dropping my shoulders, I am gonna shoot like a sideways glance at Akimasa. And I want it to be slight, not like an intentional, anything. I'm just gonna look at it.
And you'd mentioned, so I can't remember, what did you say, Computer King? Exactly, something about the stolen sword?
Yeah, the magistrate. We have a magistrate to investigate the situation and decide whether someone who stole a samurai's sword would be allowed to keep it.
Well, he's gone now. Fortunately, as my brother said, we didn't know him very well. He traveled with us here,
That's all.
and we learned of the stolen sword mere minutes before you all had. Luckily, I did get a look at the sword, and it was of lower class, so
Perhaps you could
probably.
describe it to the magistrate
By
so
the
he can have
way,
people look out
I
for
could
it.
describe it
Oh.
in great length and
by
detail
by the
for
way,
the
you
magistrate.
you mentioned this Nagashita, and Tamahida or Suguru looks down, and you just see Fukuro do that slow.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You traveled
oh
with this
boy, that's the
individual.
Fukaru and find out look.
Yeah, that is. Oh, you bitch!
Could you describe this individual to me?
Yes, much to my despair, we
Describing the
traveled with this individual.
I can't do. I'm not good with people. Swords, on the other hand, I'm very good with, and I can describe the sword at the very least. Maybe you might know of it, but like I said, it is of lower importance. No great craftsman had made that. Honestly, by the time he had gotten it and I had seen it, he had already made sure any mark of the smith has been removed. I'm sure this was not his first rodeo. Who knows? But
Is
no,
this
yeah,
time?
it may
Is
have
this
been his
time
first
for an
rodeo.
air?
Multiple thief? Okay.
It may have been his first rodeo. I mean, he did confess to all of us.
that is very true. Maybe who he stole it from had stolen it beforehand then, because like I said, all mark of Smith was gone, but it was just and I am going to describe a very basic fucking blade with like almost no markings whatsoever. Like, no, I'm gonna be like, honestly, it could have been a wandering Ronin's blade with how little of the family it had actually you could actually tell within the blade. Usually, especially a samurai's blade, it can almost tell a story looking at it. And this one, the story it told was very boring and bare, unfortunately.
a lie?
Oh, it's 100% a
Yeah.
lie. Without any doubt, lying my ass off right now.
Is this an air courtesy part 2?
No. I'm gonna let this one slide.
Is there food on the
No
table
one
at
else saw
all?
the sword,
Yes,
so.
there's red bean paste mochi. There's dango with a nice sweet sauce poured over it.
Right. As Akimasa starts to describe this sword, Izumi is going to just start putting food in her mouth. Just
There are
filling-
so many hints here.
I know, just filling the mouth hole so that the
There's so
mouth hole
many
cannot
hints.
make noises.
There's so many hints you have a hard time picking out what's actually a hint.
And even Kochiki is like he's still working on his lantern, but even he kind of slows down a little bit, looks over at his brother because it's like he is really, really trying to explain how dull and boring this sword was. Like it just seems like he's going out of his way. Kochiki, I won't say anything. Kochiki won't say anything. He'll just kind of half a second give you like a little sideways glance and then just keep working on his lantern.
And Fukuro has not turned her gaze away from Nagashita since she turned her head. Just
Ooh.
you can't see her eyes, partly because of the shadow from her nonwa, but there's just a death glare in your direction.
You could say it's so quiet that you could hear a blade of grass hit the ground.
How do we feel about PvP? I'm just curious what everybody's thoughts are.
Yeah, let's establish
It's
that
not-
right now.
It's not PvP if it's a NPC attacking me.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, there's a magistrate, and you guys might end up being like, kill the magistrate!
I mean,
And then you'll find
Um,
out that's a really bad idea because it's a
would
Brian
be
character.
That would be a really bad idea.
And it's a Brian
Um,
character that I
and-
gave more XP to start.
Ooh. All right, so if the 5 of us gang up on him, though, like, is he really that good?
Oh,
No,
Yawari
I-
is not fighting the magistrate. If anything,
I don't-
We'll
Wanna
kick your
find
ass.
I don't want to fight the magistrate. I just want to. Oh, it's too late. The cat's
No, we have
already
to
out of the
see.
bag.
we
Yeah.
haven't even given them an option to an opportunity. What do you make of this horrible scene?
Yeah, I'm good.
Youch. Yeah, voice
And I
of the
shall
Lord.
use command and enlightened for that one.
What are you doing? Okay, so what does command and enlighten do?
I basically am looking at the ones who are describing the so-called sword and sort of dodging my questions and basically saying, really, please, enlighten me more on what really is the truth as I thumb the edge of the hilt on my wakizashi.
You fucked
this point-
around!
At this point, I'm no longer working on my lantern. I'm just looking at my brother with pleading eyes, just saying, "You, whatever you know, man."
I'm still eating. Like, And I thought about it. She hadn't eaten all day, so I mean, it almost feels right. So she's still eating.
Well,
And if
Maybe
you're
she's
using this
just a little
on
slower.
Kochiki meant everything he said. He does not really know this person at all, and he
What
kind of
is
went
your
out of his
glory
way not
rank?
to hang out with him.
What's that?
What is your glory rank?
5.
Okay, so who's you're specifically then you would be targeting
me,
Akimasa,
probably.
Nagashita,
Yes.
and who are the other 3?
Oh god, I will butcher everybody's actual character's name. So
It's okay.
we'll add in Computer King.
Yeah, I'm
He's
Nagashita.
one of so
Amy.
Nagashita, Izumi.
Zoomy.
So that's 3.
Sassies.
Masahira.
So what is this gonna do if you succeed?
I'm basically commanding that you tell me the truth.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Nothing
Masahiro
but the
doesn't know
truth, so help you
shit.
God.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's what I've been
I-
doing.
Me and Amy are the only 2 people who know more.
I only know more by proxy,
Oh.
though. Like, that's the thing. Okay, so what is this? You cannot choose any additional target with vigilance higher than the highest among your initial targets.
So basically, that doesn't really matter because all of you are the initial targets.
Okay.
And the old guy, the one that has the beer.
Subaru.
Ooh, yep.
Is there,
Oh,
like, a
fuck!
check we can make
Yep.
against this?
And what's my target number?
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna say, because of everything that's going around, I'm making this a really hard check. Completely out of character because this is speed running some shit. I'm going to say this is a target number 4. This is a really hard check.
Who's doing the, oh, okay.
This will be for...
Ooh.
One exploding. Unless you get another exploding.
We got 2 successes and an exploding.
Better hope for 2 more exploding.
Still don't understand that exactly, but that's okay.
So exploding means it's a success, you get to re-roll and add another die. Nope.
Got it.
Oh, 3.
Were you meaning for it to be commerce?
Oh, did I do commerce? That's not supposed to be commerce. It's supposed to be my command.
Not to fuck you guys over, I just wanted to make sure that this was a fair roll.
Whatever, Gio.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm
not
trying
a
to
problem.
siphon money out of them. Yeah.
Give me your
Yeah,
money!
that's it.
We always
I
knew
don't
you were
have
a
any
corrupt
money.
cop.
You could just ask Kochiki and he'll just give you whatever you need.
Okay.
Ooh, still though. That was close.
That was close.
You don't have any void points, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I am being
Check can be
really
made
evil.
against this.
My pennies are in a bunch.
How could we check against this, though? Is
I
there a
don't-
way, or is it
Unfortunately, I
pretty
don't
good?
think there is a way in this system for contested checks in this situation.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, awesome. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast the Great Silence on myself. And how many people can I cast it on?
This has become a different type of session.
Wait a minute. You have 2 or more
You're
bonuses.
welcome.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
I just re-rolled the 1 blank for the void point.
Hang on. How
That's
do I
4
use the
successes.
Great
And it's an
Silence?
explosion.
Let's see if you get a bonus success.
Oh, I can create an area of silence around me. I'm doing that. I'm casting the Great Silence. Yes. How do I do that? What's the difficulty? What do I do? What do I
It
click?
should be in the thing. I think.
Only thing is,
think
it's going to become very obvious that you're hiding something once you do that.
What does this even mean?
You got 1 success, 3 opportunities, 1. I'm gonna have to pull up the PDF real quick. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
1 success, 3 opportunities, and a strife.
I'll take all the strife.
Because if I remember correctly, I think it's 2. The Great Silence. No. As a scheme and support action, you may activate this keyhole. You make a target number 1 theology air check to create an area of silence around you. If you succeed, this keyhole activates. While it is active, increase the target number of scheme action checks targeting you by 1 plus your ranks in command. You don't have any bonus successes, though, so you can't do the burst.
Okay. So
I will say...
What is what?
That this will protect you. The silence will specifically protect you.
Okay.
Just because of how it says, increase the target number of scheme action checks targeting you by 1 plus your ranks in command. What is your... Do you have any ranks in command?
That's a great question. I'd love to tell you.
Let me steal
I don't
your
even know where that would be.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
So that would be a total of 5 successes.
I don't have anything in...
So that means it doesn't even protect...
I don't think I have anything in command. I think that's a 0.
That is...
Yeah.
So
I can...
Because the target number was 4, and if she only had 1 success, it makes it 5, and now they have 5. Oh no!
Wait a minute. What did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. Oh, that's just
did I keep the wrong things?
I will let you still keep this as a success.
Oh, thanks.
Because that was an accident.
Okay. I don't remember which one's the successes.
The successes are the regular circles.
Oh, that's what I did. I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong ones. Okay.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
These dice are confusing. So
how would that even look? I feel like here's my tattoo. The tattoos on my arms will glow. And all of a sudden,
oh no, please no.
I can't say anything.
You can't say anything.
Well, you can't. Yeah, it's just silence.
But
and I think it's anyone.
You didn't have any bonus successes for the burst.
Okay.
But they still beat the target number because then they rolled their exploding and got 1 more success.
So what does that mean for me? Nothing? I'm just fucked. I fucked myself.
You're still fucked. I'm sorry, Amy. I really am.
Fine.
This was a really good idea,
Sometimes the dice tell a story.
They tell a story.
Especially in this game, because there are narrative dice.
Oh god.
I'm so nervous for everyone involved.
Everyone who just got targeted. She is speaking with authority. A scary amount of authority, and is basically pointing to the mark of her station, not only as a magistrate, but as the second to the champion of the Shogun, and has basically called you all out and said, as samurai, as those with honor, you must obey me.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I gotta play it in character.
That's fine. I want to do one more thing.
Yes.
I don't think I could do it, though. I want to use Lord Tagashi's insight to understand what I need to do for the future.
I will allow it. And I will tell you this as the DM. Okay. This is basically something where you're getting... It's kind of like a divination thing, an augury.
Yeah.
The way I understand it. It's kind of like if you're playing... So this company also makes a Star Wars game. And there's a force power that I abused the shit out of. Which was basically going, hey DM, what am I supposed to do this session? What does the force tell me?
Yeah.
It's kind of
bad.
I
know that power. Yeah, you could use that badly.
Yeah, I would go, all right, DM, I get to ask 3 questions. What do I do this session? You should tell what you know. because the consequences for lying to you and everyone around you are far worse. This is a really bad situation that you've been put in where either you throw one person under the bus or you risk throwing at least 7 under the bus, yourself included.
A really hard thing to do, and it doesn't help that Mira's not here. So it's that's rough. I hate that. I hate this. This is terrible. Nagashita, you and I are gonna have fucking words later.
Actually, there is something that is going to happen, though, that might interrupt this, because I just remembered that one of your characters is a shinobi with a really fun thing. So
We all get murdered. Smoke
No.
bomb.
Absolutely.
I mean, take out the smoke part.
Hey!
You do this command. There's just a massive explosion in the room.
Oh,
Oh.
my clothes!
Yeah, everyone. How does everyone react? It was like, hey, you're gonna tell me what, boom!
How serendipitous! Do I
Yeah,
still have
this-
eyebrows? Do I still have eyebrows?
Um,
I'm gonna look at Masi here. Do I have eyebrows?
The
as
table
there's an
fucking
explosion.
explodes.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Or 1 question. Do I sense anything supernatural?
No.
Okay. Because that determines which blade I draw.
No.
But when there's an
It's-
explosion, I will reach and pull out the royal sword, since I'm in the presence of, because something just blew up, and
Well, as some of you could
there's a
guess,
magistrate that could be in danger.
I
even though
got
know
you,
she won't
Geralt.
be.
Steel for men, silver for monsters.
Mm-hmm. Suguru falls back, and despite being an old man, somehow rolls into it and comes up in a fighting stance. As Ukro draws her naginata and looks around.
Yoari just like very daintily goes, "Ah!" and, like falls back on his face. And he scrambles up to his feet and hides behind Akimasa. Please tell me those swords work, brother. You're gonna have to protect me.
I don't build. I don't
Nagashita
create
backing
things
up
that
against
don't
the
work.
wall with drawing his wakizashi. That's about it.
My fist catches on fire immediately. Just
The adventurers all draw their weapons.
Pretty much.
Basically,
Yuri draws her wakizashi, and from behind her back, she pulls out the tiger mask and put it on.
Oh, that's so sick.
And there's just
I love
this
how
moment.
everyone badass draws their weapon and
And then
Kochiki's
you
just
Ah!
behind his brother.
Yeah,
There's
Kochiki.
always
that.
one in the crowd, isn't there?
Yeah, Kochiki's just being C-3PO, like, oh, hi.
I love that for you.
Even C-3PO takes it better than me. I'm like crying. What is happening?
Yeah,
I cast the great silence on Gachiki.
Shut the hell up.
But, the room smells of gunpowder now. And
Maybe
Suguru's
the
like,
fire shouldn't be a thing.
we should leave.
Yeah. The dog! Oh my god, I got the dog!
Oh,
I picked up the
yeah,
dog.
poor Boba's fucking...
Oh.
I got the dog. I got him. Is he okay?
He's scared, but
Okay.
he's okay.
Yeah. I got the
I
dog.
love that.
So one fist is on fire, one dog.
And Yuchi and Saito come fucking sprinting in and are like, what? What?
I don't know what kind of establishment you guys are running, but our table just exploded, and I have words.
And Yuchi, for her part, has a scroll and a ink pen, and was like she was prepared to start writing in it. It's like,
I'm going full Karen right now.
what?
That's, yeah. I want to speak to your manager.
And
I'm
Saito
looking around.
has a broom.
I don't, what was that? What happened? What happened? I mean, we're leaving, but what happened?
Yeah, we should leave the room. I smell gunpowder. That's not
I mean, there
peppercorn.
was just an explosion.
Which
I don't
means
know
there
what
could
else
be
does
more.
that but gunpowder.
Which, by the way, gunpowder, super illegal.
Mm-hmm.
One year, he just turns around and goes back upstairs.
Gotta get her armor.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna-
not just get it. She's donning it and grabbing all her weapons.
That's what I
Yep.
figured.
I'm gonna walk outside with the dog.
Yawari goes to his room and gets all of his elegant clothing.
Oh my god, I hope
Yeah,
it burns in a fire.
Nagashita's going upstairs to get
There's always
Mama.
a pansy in every group.
Nagashita. Where are you going, Nagashita?
Up to my room to get Mama. The cat.
Yeah, Fukuro follows you into your room and grabs you by
Oh no.
the shoulder, gets you to the wall, and is like, "You have 5 seconds to explain to me why you did that before I gut you."
He was a thief.
You're going to throw them under the bus to the magistrate?
I didn't throw anyone under the bus except for the thief.
That was a lie! I would think that you'd be smart enough to notice that.
I love that the fucking shinobi is like, I gotta turn in criminals.
Yeah, if I don't, then I look suspicious. Well, it wasn't a very good lie then.
No,
That
it
was too
wasn't.
good.
Everything that happened this moment was fucking stupid. This is what happens when samurais start their petty bullshit. But what you should have done is not made it to where this had to happen.
Oh. If only there was some reason the magistrate could leave. Like, I don't know, a thief to chase. Everyone here would have been happier.
Except for the people here who are trying to protect that person. Because there are some things you just don't know.
And I'm being blamed for not knowing things that I wasn't told.
Yes, this once. Because those things that you don't know
I
are
don't know.
really bad for everyone involved. How do we unfuck this situation? Because I can only do that trick one more time.
Turn in a random peasant.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Kochiki sobbing through in the distance.
So I cast silence on you.
These were my finest clothes.
These were my
Now they're sullied.
We need a thief with a sword. We fortunately have someone who makes swords, and we so can provide one. And all we have to do then is find someone to hand it to.
There's the shinobi.
I know. I
She-
done fucked everything up last time.
She
It's your
steps
turn.
back.
This
Yeah, it
time.
was your turn.
She steps back, twirls her naginata, and puts it back on her back and goes, "You figure that out. This is your situation to unfuck, samurai."
I really, really want the full explanation of what's going on when this is done.
Tonight.
Tonight, then.
Tonight. There's a dark... The tree leads to a small portion of the wall. You can get out of the city very easily. There's a thicket. There's a thicket on a precipice. We'll meet there.
All right.
Shinobi's code. No words, no people.
Excellent.
She just dips her head and then bows out of the room.
Where's Akimasa?
He better be protecting me.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably be with him. I would probably escort him up to the room. I would escort him up to our room, and I'd be like, I don't. I think at this point I would. My brother.
Would you? Would you?
I'm going to have
Okay,
to.
okay, brothers. There's a knock on your door.
Oh shit.
Wow.
How long would it take me to don my armor?
10 minutes? It's hard to put on samurai armor, especially on your own.
Yeah.
I would say 10 minutes, especially if you were getting, like, Saito to help you. Which he would be like, don't wanna, but I can't say no.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that works.
Since he's pretty
I
much
take it
the
if the
servant
explosion has brought a small crowd around the building.
of cops. The Sekisagumi and the guards are there, keeping away bystanders.
Yep.
And they've already made up their fake bullshit excuse where they're like, this was an accident involving fireworks kind of thing.
I when I'm finally suited up, I go outside and I look for the one that's basically in charge.
They're on horseback. There is a Sekisagumi, so a samurai, secret service. Notices you and magistrate.
I want this whole building secured. That nearly took me out.
Yes, ma'am. Hey. And orders a bunch of Ashigaru who march in and start securing the perimeter. We've already done an initial sweep of the area. We can't find any more traces of gunpowder anywhere.
While everyone had been up in their rooms and the least amount of people were around, I would have liked to commune with the spirits.
Okay.
So like there's like ash and stuff everywhere, so I'm like drawing out a quick circle and I will.
Yeah, and you, being someone who knows a lot about fire,
Exactly.
This gunpowder bomb was meant more for shock than to kill.
Exactly. So I just want to check with the spirits.
Well, what are you
That
asking
is-
the spirits?
I'm gonna ask the fire spirit.
The
Probably just
spirit of
who-
bomb.
Yeah, probably just who made it.
Bowser.
I want to make sure it's not someone actually being a threat, or if it was just to obscure something for
So
the sake of
who made it or why it was made?
who made it. Since I know it's something to be obscured, I was just curious. Masahiro wants to know what's going on.
The owl.
He's completely in the dark. Oh, I gotta roll.
Oh. Well, shit. I already fucked that up. So not gonna make you. I fucked up. My bad.
I mean, it's a TN1
Oh,
theology, and I would be
indeed.
making, a total of 6 die rolls. So
Yeah, I think you're fine.
I do want to.
Just yeah, let's just see. Let's just see, because I can always be like, you didn't hear that.
Yeah, exactly.
Who made it?
There was a moment where I went,
Oh yeah, that's 3, 4,
there's 3
six.
exploding successes.
Oops. I
Yeah,
don't-
you got it.
What does opportunity give me though? Hold on. Finalize. Ooh, 2
Another
opportunity.
opportunity. You were impressive and flashy? Oh, this is different.
Yeah.
You drew
You
a
notice a
perfect
missing
circle.
detail that related to your check. Okay, what do you want? What detail do you want to know that no one else knows? Because again, you get the answer. Just the owl did it.
Who is the owl?
I don't know. Maybe the person who wears an owl mask.
Oh, is there someone that wears an owl mask?
Fukuro. Fukuro
Oh.
literally means owl.
Oh, then I wouldn't need to know that.
Who the Fukuro do you think?
So Fukuro and find out.
Fukuro and find out.
I should. That might be what next episode's titled.
It literally just has one extra option. Everything else is kind of worthless. I don't want to be flashy.
Well, yeah, like, no, you could pick a different detail you want to know. Because you do have the 2 opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know what detail I'd need to know, though, or what else I would be looking at.
Well, you know
'Cause
that
I already assumed that it was because shit was about to go south, and the owl did this to kind of
that she was like,
distract
uh-oh,
them.
can't have that question be asked, throw bomb.
What are your ingredients? No. How do I make you? No. No, I probably just don't even need to spend it. So, like, I finish up, and then I just sweep my arm out, and the ashes just just go back to spreading out like normal.
Back with
This is getting good.
the magistrate. What are you doing now that they are securing the area? Actually, no, one of them does come to you after a moment, and it's like, surveying the area, we did see someone poked a hole in one of the windows leading into the room you were in. We believe that they must have thrown it in from the outside.
From the outside.
Yes, ma'am.
And nobody saw this.
No, ma'am. This building is very isolated. It's in its own little back area behind a bunch of other buildings, close to the wall, like the city wall. So it is relatively obscured, which is nice for privacy because it's an inn, bad for situations like this.
Someone does not want some questions answered.
Ma'am?
No. You've done well. Continue on.
Yes, ma'am. And they march back to work.
Yeah. In her mind's like, there's shinobi among us.
Among us!
This is going to make it difficult.
In Computer King, I think you wanted to...
Knock on the door of the brothers.
Yeah. So yeah, you
I
two
hear-
are like... and then...
I hear the knock on the door. Oh my god! Kochiki immediately is just super jumpy now.
Calm down, brother.
Bomb.
Calm down! I was making a lantern, and then the table exploded, and
Yes,
now my
and there were
clothes are sullied!
Yes, and there were far more important people at that table who the bomb was probably aimed at.
You
They're
can't
not
aim a
coming
bomb,
for us.
brother! Bombs just explode! This is... It's so reckless. I can't believe I will be alerting my father of this establishment and their carelessness. Who's at the door? And I just fling it open.
So Nagashita will just step in. Okay. Now you said that the sword was unremarkable. He's looking right at Aki face.
Akimasa.
Oh, the sword! The fucking sword! Yeah, that's what we should worry about right now, as I'm just still packing my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's what
is
we should
what
worry about right now while I'm shoving expensive clothes into a bag.
Brother, I let you talk when it's politics. Let me talk about the sword.
Yeah, go for it.
That is what I told the magistrate. Yes.
Excellent. I do want to talk to you about the sword. Your brother can continue packing, and we can separate from him for now. You'll be safe. We'll be right outside the door.
You gonna leave me alone?
Anything that needs to be said can be said in front of my brother.
Okay. then you
And you both, he isn't trying to hide it too awfully much. He's not 100% sure of that fact as he says it. There's definitely some falter to his voice as he says that.
do you have any swords that are about the same size and perhaps just as plain?
Sir DM, would
I'm
I have a
going to
sword?
allow this.
Yes. I have one that fits that description. I
Yeah.
would have
Well,
to remove the smith mark on it, but other than that, it fits.
well, then I would love to see it with the Smith mark removed, so I can show someone a representative model of the type of sword and what the mark being removed would look like.
It would look like a sword with no mark. Jesus, people. Have you any schooling?
Who's this Jesus you keep referring to?
Uh,
I'm
Oh,
teasing.
yeah.
I
Buddha!
have
Buddha,
plans
people.
for that sword, but I have plans for that sword.
Then a question: how well did you actually know the person who had the sword that I was attempting to report?
Yes, Akimasa.
Yeah,
How
why
well
were
did
you
you know them?
attempting to report him? What did he do to you specifically? What was
Nothing,
your motivation behind
nothing
that?
to me specifically. I
He's a
just simply
thief.
believe that the magistrate, while helping us is a wonderful thing, we were no longer doing anything that required their assistance. So she could perhaps do more good going after a thief of swords. I was mistaken. I apologize for any offense you might have taken at my targeting your friend.
Well, now I am confused,
Friend
brother.
is a strong word. He was our travel acquaintance for a while, and
He was a thief, and we should have reported him to the magistrate. I don't understand what's going on here.
I'm not sure whether you not understanding is the point. Perhaps you were too close. Perhaps that bomb was meant for you. You should probably stick near the magistrate. She would be able to protect you.
Oh my god. I mean, you are right. I mean, I'm not that far away from being the daimyo. I must go. I
Nagashita
must
will
go.
open the door and hold it for you.
And I just jam like whatever valuables I have left into a bag. Magistrates! And
This
I
is
run out the
great.
door.
I
yeah,
think
as
that
he walks out the door, I'm gonna look straight at Computer King, and I'm gonna go. All right, what else do you know? Obviously, there was more. You would not choose to
Yeah.
just throw someone under the bus like that.
Well, I didn't know anything until I was confronted by your little owl-faced friend.
Yes, Fukuro.
So we
Again,
need.
friend is a strong term.
Uh, okay. Loose associate. We need a sword and a sword thief. I can most likely provide the sword thief, but I need a sword as plain as you described it to the magistrate, with the maker's mark removed.
Moved. I can do that, but to remove that mark, I need to get to a forge, or at the very least, I need time with a rock and a hammer to scratch out the mark.
Whichever's faster, we need to get the magistrate on a separate new scent before tomorrow night.
Yes, yes. Uh, You've thrown a very powerful friend under the bus. I'll loose associate under the bus. Give me.
Very powerful. No wonder you keep him under wraps from even your brother.
My brother is greedy, and I don't know how he would use it, or use their influence, I should say. Either way, it does not matter. It seems Fukuro has at least informed you enough to not make a continued blunder. I will have the sword for you. Sir DM, how long would it take me to scratch out my mark with just like with a rock and a hammer?
You could have it
I'll
done
be able to
by tomorrow morning.
Okay. Yeah,
but you would be spending most of the night doing it.
I can.
Ooh.
I can provide it for you tomorrow.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Amy?
Where's the magistrate?
She's outside directing the police.
Wonderful. About this time that they're talking, Agimasa gets a knock on the door.
Oh God! No.
Another knock on the door.
You're very popular today. I opened the door.
Much to my chagrin.
Oh. Nagashita opens the door?
Yeah, Nagashita's talking to
I punch you in the face. I absolutely punch you in the face. And as I punch you, after I punch you in the face, I look over at Akimasa and I say, is he safe? Speaking of Mira's character.
Yeah, I can assume. Not that I know.
He'll be safer. He'll be safer once I get the magistrate off his tail.
He'd have been safer if you hadn't opened your big mouth.
I didn't know he needed to be safe. I still don't know why he needs to be safe.
You know, there's this wonderful phrase that is, what is it? Only answer the questions that are asked of you, and not to give away too much information. I give away lots of information. However, the information I give away is always innocuous and stupid. Maybe you should consider shutting your big stupid mouth once in a while when it comes to real shit. Jesus, do you think I say anything interesting?
What is your stake in this?
I overheard you in the bath. I went for a nice bath and I heard you guys. I've been keeping it to myself.
As you reveal this secret, you actually get a tap on your shoulder, Zumi. And it's Shion.
Yeah.
Who just goes, I think I know where to find him.
Well, you would know more than I. I fear I made a social blunder with our friend, and you were all around when that had happened, so...
No, I wasn't, but it was hard to not hear the explosion.
Well, I'm talking about earlier in the day when I tried to convince our missing friend to go to the palace with us.
That was rather foolish.
Had refused. Understandably so. Like I said, I believe I've made a blunder in that department. Upset him, and I have no idea if he is safe or where he is from here, but to make up for my blunder, I will do all I can. Like I said, I will have that sword to you in the morning.
And I will
What's
find a suitable thief to give it to.
Are you seriously going to pin this on some random person?
Did I say a random person? I said a thief.
No, you're
there
so
are people
good at
who are
picking
guilty
your
of
mouth.
something. We'll just make them guilty of something else.
No, you're guilty of a big mouth, and I'm mad about it.
Come with me.
I'm used to being around a big
will
mouth.
go
At least
and
this
make
one
sure that he's
solved his
safe.
issues.
What'd you say, DM?
Shion just is like, come with me. We will go and make sure that he is safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, I still have the dog, by the way. I punched you in the face while I'm still holding the dog.
Gotcha. just as long as you didn't have the fire on your fist.
No, Saito would have taken
No, I considered it.
Boba by
okay. Okay, fine. But no, I considered the fire fist, but then I realized that is actual PvP, and we didn't discuss that. However, when you did open your big mouth, I considered it. Okay.
So, I think this is a really good point to stop for now. We have a
It
lot
is.
set up for next time. Holy shit.
Magistrate!
Yep.
Holy shit. What is it with this game? And everything literally or figuratively explodes in the last hour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
no.
real.
It's like you guys are.
Magistrate, it's come to my attention that I'm in danger.
Oh,
I
where
just
is-
realized
where
a
are
bomb
you?
blew up.
Where is
The magistrate?
what's your no
Onigiri?
no
Kochiki.
Kochiki. Where's Kochiki?
Nagishita just planted a little anxiety in Kochiki that he might have actually been the target of this explosion because he's sixth in line for the Crane Clan daimyo.
Right. Good.
Not even I don't even think he's in line, to be honest, but in his mind he is.
No, he's illegitimate for the Sun Clan's throne.
So he ran outside to go find the magistrate and
Good.
try and find some protection.
Good.
But
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up there for now. And I think we're going to start with Kochiki.
What up? It's Kochiki, also known as Aaron. I'm a slime bag. I'm so excited to go and speak with another slime bag in the dead of night. I could not be more excited. And now it looks like I may be going alone? Question mark. Akimasa seems to have something he's gonna have to work on all night, which makes it even better. We'll see what's up. I'm so excited. I love this guy. He's the best worst character, and he makes me happy every time I get to be an idiot with him. Catch me here every other Friday, and then catch me on Wednesdays. Catch me on Wednesdays, where you can see me as Flanagan, another blundering man, but in a different light, a better light. He's an actual hero. He's kind of a good person. He's just an idiot and a little full of himself. And that's it for me.
Next, we are going to go on to Daniel.
Hola, amigos and amigas. I don't know. You got me playing Masahiro, who this time didn't get everyone in trouble with a big mouth. That was everyone else getting themselves in trouble, and he was just like, I'm gonna just figure out what's going on. I'm confused. Like, because he has no idea about any of this stuff. Like, stolen sword, yeah, he knows that, but barely even talked to the character. He went and got changed and stuff like that. I can't remember Mira's character. Doesn't know anything about who Mira's character actually is. It's just like, huh, and then smoke bomb, and like, whoa, and then everyone like started running off and doing
regular
things.
bomb.
Or oh yeah, even worse, regular bomb. He's just like, I'm gonna figure out what's going on here, and he's still confused. It's like this person just blew up her own establishment. What? Like now, I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, you can catch me here next Friday for Yakshas as Sin, returning with Legion as we now control the entire ship that was like the War Games AI. That's fun. And then you can catch me on wrapping around. Yep, Wednesdays as Gideon, the ranger who uses a lot of strength and takes care of the children. Please, somebody think of the children.
For
That was a sweet
children.
moment. It made me happy.
And then you can catch me on, I think, yeah, next Thursday should be New Amsterdam returning. And I will be Omen and Scene when Scene returns. And I've got to figure out how that's going to all happen, too. And Omen's now a Dread Pirate, regardless of what anyone else says.
Yes. I accept that.
All right. Next, we're going to go on to the Magistrate of the Hour, Brian.
Yes, I'm Brian. I played Inya Omiyuri, the magistrate. Well, this is going to be fun. And I'm definitely going to try to make it out to the next session. Because this isn't over. So, but anyway, you can also find me on Thursdays in New Amsterdam, where I play a lovely old mercenary who turned down a share in actual Tartarus because, well, why at his age does he want to deal with this type of BS? Just pay me to do my job. That's all he cares. On Saturday, you can find me running after the bomb. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. And on Sundays, this Sunday should be Gloomfall, where it's a lovely D&D 3.5 story set in the Underdark, and everybody's trying to survive. And for now, that's it.
All right. Next, we're gonna go on to Thomas.
Hey, that's me. You caught me here playing Chusagawa Akimasa. Other than that, I play every Wednesday as JR Bit, a little rabbit, little rabbit. And then on Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, I play a Stormcloud Air Genasi Rockstar named Cumulonimbus. And you should definitely come check out that because that's a really fun campaign ran by a really great first-time channel DM, right, Amy?
Yes.
And it is a
Yes.
very great time. So definitely check out that as well as everything else that these cool people do. But that is all I do. I play in those 3 games, one weekly, the other 2 bi-weekly, and yeah.
All right. Next, we're gonna go on to Amy.
Oh, hello. I'm Amy Gedden. Today I played Azumi, and she was not the one that made terrible choices. That was Nagashita. Amy is sour about that, honestly. Like, it's okay. It's fine. I'll get over it. Let's see here. Is it this coming Tuesday that we're gonna play, or is it the following? I feel like it's this coming, isn't it? That we're gonna play again?
I think it's the
Nobody?
following.
Might be the following.
'Cause I
I'll
think
have
you
to.
played
I'll
this
have to look back.
last Tuesday.
Yeah. So we do that. That's fun. It's very simple. It's a Fey wedding. Everybody's invited. Anybody is there. It's all about nobility and notoriety, and it's not a big deal, and nothing bad's ever going to happen. It's just a beautiful time. It's fine. And then on Wednesdays, I'm in Over the Horizon, and that's loads of fun. And then on Thursdays, I'm in Cyberpunk. That's loads of fun in like a different, far more stressful way. I feel like Over the Horizon and Cyberpunk they raise my blood pressure to a point that I can't handle, but then it's fine. It's like it's great. No big deal. And then this game every other Friday, and then I do some stuff on Monday, but that's elsewhere, and it hasn't even really started yet, so I can't talk about it yet. I don't know why I even brought it up. I'm just thinking about my schedule for the week. My bad. When I'm not here, you can find me at my shop. I'm currently there right now. It's hypegraphics.co. It's CO because the M is very fucking expensive. You can buy cool stickers and whatnot, and you can follow me on socials. It's either hypegraphics AZ on Instagram or it's just hypegraphics on TikTok because I'm a loser that has TikTok and I love it. That's me.
All right. Last and certainly not least, Computer King.
Yes, I'm Computer King, retired supervillain, and yeah, I threw somebody under the bus to try and get the magistrate to get the hell out of the establishment. And it would have worked too if it weren't for you meddling bombers. Also, he still needs to find out what the hell's going on because people kept secrets and now are mad at him for the secrets they kept that I didn't know about. Next Friday, I'm in Yakshas as John Howler Zulu, who is going back into the Jeffries tube to face something worse than a wild animal, a very angry chief engineer. So that's going to be fun and maybe pain. On Monday, I'm in the Shardverse of the Shrikeverse as Lollipop, who, well, he's got a big brain, and okay, he is a big brain. I mean, literally. He's a giant brain with little spindly legs. And he likes being smarter than everybody else around him, and hopefully I can keep up with that. That's a lot of Concentration on brains, folks. And on Thursday, I'm in New Amsterdam as a solo named Payne Dexter, who has big metal arms and is now a minor partner in Tartarus, which means he's in over his head because he has no idea how to help run a business.
You're gonna do great.
That's it for me.
Brings it back to me. Hi ho, friendolas. My name is Rowan, otherwise known as Iark. I'm here today running fucking the Immortal War, also known as the oh my god, the last hour is always when shit hits the fan. Where shit hit the fan. So be here in the next couple weeks and find out how we try to unshit the fan. Can also catch me here on every other Friday, where I also run Yakshas, where shit is always hitting the fan, regardless of it if it's the last hour or not, is just a constant fanning. Where, yeah, everyone got real aggro on each other, and now they found out that their ship AI was actually a predictive algorithm that was basically running war games. The movie.
Shall we play a game?
Exactly. You can also find me here on Mondays, where I'm Shardverse 1385, where I play 2 characters and one of them's in charge, kind of. You can also find me here on Wednesday, where I play Sanel, who didn't get a lot of kills last time, but he sure did dish out the deeps, and now he has a gun. And in Thursday, I play Cachette, who also makes guns and is also going to use his big stompy robot to kill Nazis, as you should, morally.
Bada bing.
And that is it for me, and that is it for us. So, all of us here at Paradise Theater, let's get out of here on an R.I.P. table. R.I.P. table.